That was a quick bathroom.
No, I think it's a pre-roll.
Now I'm going to try something here. I'm going to... I do that. Can you actually see on your Zoom screen what's on my screen?
Yep, I can see the logo.
All right. I shall be back in a handful of minutes.
Vahid, I can also hear it on the stream on the Twitch page as well.
So maybe if
us chatting.
How about that? Is that better now?
Now I can't hear you.
All right, so that's better now like that or not?
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
No, it's not better.
Hello. Hey, welcome. I did that great thing of having all the audio turned off. But welcome. Thanks for joining us in the stream. Great to see you guys. Hacker Noob, Lastino, Dino, Troobs. Nice to have you guys on the in the chat already. Hey, so we have got Christian and Cody from Nerds with Friends with us.
Yeah. Hello. We are back with a vengeance.
Ooh.
Is there going to be vengeance, is there?
Oh, I don't think any D&D is complete without a little bit of vengeance.
Brilliant. And if you're and we got Truby and myself from Dice Legends. So why don't we give a little bit of a introduction? Do you want to introduce yourselves? Christian and Cody, if you want to start us off with a bit of an intro, that'd be cool.
Absolutely. For any of you who didn't tune into our last one, welcome to midway through the story. So this will be fun. But we're Nerds with Friends collectively. We do a nerdy podcast based out of San Francisco, California, in the good US of A. And we basically talk about, nerdy movies, video games, TV shows, anything Star Wars. We also do, obviously, Dungeons and Dragons and tabletop RPGs, as well as miniature painting, Warhammer 40K, and the like. So if it's appealing to nerds with neck beards, we're covering it.
Very niche market. Yeah. Neck beard.
They're bigger than you know, Christian. Bigger than you know.
Every now and then we do a UFO video that gets some high rankings on YouTube, and people upset that we didn't disclose enough information.
Yeah. Aliens are nerdy too. There's alien nerds. There's, every once in a while, if Christian lets me, we'll even talk a little bit of sports. But
that's where you speak, and I'm just like, the sports.
He just nods like, oh yeah, that's right.
That's against the sacred agreement. We can't talk about sports.
Yeah. Thanks for having us back. We're excited to jump back into it.
No, it's going to be a lot of fun. Hacker Noob just was incredibly generous. Gave a whole bunch of subs out. Thanks so much. That's really awesome.
Thank you, Hacker Noob.
I saw that.
Brilliant.
You're awesome. Thank you. Oh my God.
That's awesome.
Hey, so and Truby, because we got some cross-pollination here. We've got some of Nerds with Friends followers here, and we got some of our followers here. So maybe Truby, do you want to maybe introduce us for those people that are either new to the stream or new to our show and that kind of stuff?
Yeah, sure thing. So Vahid and I, that is the DM, and myself, are from Dice Legends. We are an New Zealand or Aotearoa-based D&D live stream, and we represent 2/5 of that channel. So in that channel, I'm a player. Vahid is also the DM there, and I've got 3 other great players who are learning the game as they play, and we're up to episode 7 now, and they're pros. They're great. So come check them out, and they're also great. We're a team of professional actors and producers and what have you. So I hope that at some point we are entertaining.
Yeah, that's the aim.
That's the goal. I'm also Troobs in the chat, the Twitch chat. So hi there as well. And thanks for the subs. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Thank you, Hacker Noob. You're incredible.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, thank you very much, Hacker Noob, and thank you for listening to us as well. And I'm Cody One Kenobi, in case you guys couldn't figure that out. I don't remember ever setting that up in Twitch, but that's my name.
Brilliant. Excellent. Hey, so what we're doing today is we are doing part 2 of a one-shot, which is kind of an oxymoron, right?
Yeah, exactly.
The second half of the one-shot.
Yeah.
1.5 shot.
So what happened is we had our one-shot all lined up, and we were into it, and then a logistical thing came up, and we suddenly had to finish midway through it, which was kind of a blessing, to be honest.
Everyone loves a cliffhanger. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So I think overall we built some tension, so now everyone's excited to see how everything resolves.
That's right. And it meant that I could actually think, ooh, I can add a couple more scenes or add another scene in there. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they'll push it out the session too long, and then we'll have to resolve it another day.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
Fine. We're just gonna turn it. We're gonna hijack your channel into a secondary D&D campaign channel.
Cool.
Nerds with dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Dice
Hey,
was
so
fun.
Legends with Nick Beards.
why don't we kick off by doing a little bit of an introduction to your characters first. First, we'll talk about your characters, and then we'll do a recap of the story. So maybe if we hear from Christian and Cody first,
Sure.
You guys want to hit us with your characters?
Sure. Yeah, I'll go first. So I'm Sylvan Varth. I'm a wood elf druid, and I'm the Circle of Spores druid, which is kind of a interesting new subclass from Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, where I'm all about, mushrooms and fungus, and I kind of live by myself out in the woods, talking to my fungi friends.
Please excuse me making dice noise in the background. I'm just pulling dice out of my bag.
Oh, no worries.
What level are you?
We're all level 5. So it's kind of fun starting. I always like starting at like level 5 because I have some cool abilities and things, which hopefully we'll see some of them in the game tonight. I basically have a cloud of poisonous spores that if people get too close to me, I can kind of shoot them at them or even cover them over my body and give myself kind of like a symbiotic armor kind of thing. So hopefully we'll see a little bit of that in the game tonight.
So
Cool, man.
So my character is his name is Cholo Squinkle, which no one can get right, but that was kind of by design. So it's a half orc monk, level 5 monk, playing as a luchador. So I'm just using the monk mechanics. So I am a face. I don't remember. That's what it is? Baby face in wrestling?
Yeah, face.
Yeah.
Face like the good guy, showman.
Yes. And that is my character. And I got my 2 guys following my bodyguard and Cody, who's still trying to get him to be my manager. Reluctantly, he's not doing so, but we'll see.
Yeah, Sylvan doesn't really like interacting with people. I don't know if he'd be the best manager.
I just figured since you're an elf, I feel like elves are good with money. You guys are very rich and
I
stuff.
live in the woods with mushrooms. I don't know much about money.
I never said I was very wise, Cody. It just
Cool. All right, let's hear from you, Truby. Hit us with your character.
Yeah, sure thing. So I'm a level 5 assassin called Remy. He's a halfling. And currently he is in the employ of making sure that Jolo gets to the place we're going safely. And so, yeah, his assassin skills are now being applied to the art of bodyguarding. Remy's a bit of a dark figure, I would say. I didn't mention this in the first time, but the art of killing for him borders on religious zeal.
Oh my goodness!
So, yeah, I know. So he was turned out by an order of good and holy people and turned over to a dark one that embraces killing. So
oh my goodness.
you didn't get all that the first time.
The edge.
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder if turned out is the same as it is here in New Zealand.
It's definitely not.
Definitely not. Okay.
Yeah. He was put out on the streets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. We talked about that. When we were comparing characters and creation setup, and we found out that we'd made 2 edgelords. But
yeah, 2 kind of edgy, brooding guys.
Wow.
We're embracing it.
Hey,
Yeah.
so then that's great. So let's just give a wee summary of the first part of the one shot. Yeah?
Sure.
So,
Let's do it.
all right.
So I know Cholo was doing like a feat of strength at the town square, right?
Yes, I am got elected as the champion for the upcoming bare hand match, and there was a challenger, and took him down as the face does, you know. And I had my buddies there to back me up.
Great. So just a little bit of fleshing out. So this one shot also takes place in the same universe as our main Dice Legends storyline. So for those that are new to the stream, in Dice Legends, there is a big grand walled city called Aratai. And our main heroes in that story are Humbletown Guards. And it is approaching the big annual festival, which is called Queen's Day, which has a whole bunch of games and competitions involved in a coliseum. And the most prestigious one is the Unarmed Warrior title. And so nations from all around the area send their champions to compete with this for glory and riches. And so the part of the world that we are in this one shot is trying to determine who will be the unarmed warrior that will be sent to Aratai to compete in the Queen's Day Games. And Cholo has been sent from the small town of Bridgeton to try to vie for that honor. Great. And the capital city is called Korda. That's where you're. And so then, okay. So now, take us up. Who's next? Who's going to do the next part of the recap?
Yeah, I will, because I remember them. They were a group of people who were actively trying to avoid our attention in the celebrations that came after Cholo's victory over the silly challenger. And so this made them very suspicious. So Remy checked them out. As his group traveled onwards, Remy hung back to see if those four strangers were perhaps up to something nefarious. And he overheard them talking about a trap and the intention to leave soon after us. So Remy is pretty convinced that these people are out to get Cholo in some way. And this manifested in the form of a trap.
All right, Cody, do you want to take us the next bit? What happened in the next bit?
So while traveling along this woodland road on the way to the walled city, we came across a bag that was kind of like squirming around and making these like screeching noises. And I think it was Cholo who went up there and check it out and just opened it up, and there was a owlbear cub inside there. And if you know anything about owlbears, they don't like their cubs being messed around with. So we were attacked by two fully grown owlbears, and we had to fend them off. But luckily, once we let the cub go and kind of scurry off into the wilderness, the mama owlbear went along with it, and then soon after, the papa owlbear also left. So we were left tending our wounds here on this woodland trip.
Very good. And then the very last thing to bring us up to date was there was something that you guys noticed.
Oh, yes.
There was footprints, which our lovely guide tried to figure out.
Tried and failed.
And being that I rolled a little bit better, I was orc-splaining to Cody how to actually track these tracks. So.
Right.
So at this point, I'm just orc-splaining to him like, oh, this is your footprints. This is where they lead. You can follow them this way.
And that's where we are. So you find yourselves in these woods. You were on a bridge in the woods, and you're still there. The owlbears have just run off, and you guys saw from the direction over here, you saw someone running in the brief shadows and movement of legs in the undergrowth, went over there and have started tracking. that is where we left off. Can you tell me what is your intention now?
Maybe we should follow. No,
I feel like we should follow those tracks and see who set this trap for us.
yeah, I didn't get a good enough match, so I'm ready to get warmed up some more.
I love it. Okay, so Ben.
My arrow is already in my bow. And you
Great.
look over, and indeed it is.
Please be careful with that. Do not shoot me, assassin.
Do not worry, you're not my mark.
No, my name is Sylvan. We've
did-
been traveling together for some time now.
To be fair,
Oh,
you,
Not
look like,
Mark.
you look like a Mark. To be fair,
Fair enough.
So then, you start following the trail. I'd like you to tell me your march order, if there's anything specific about how you are following this trail.
I want to have my mace ready just because we've already got wrecked by some owlbears, so took some scratches. So
I think you should probably go first. You're the trained fighter,
yes.
right? I'll bring up the rear. Just I feel like I'm more effective at range.
And Remy, you do what you do best.
And Remy's like, I don't know, kind of like flanking / in the middle of the group, just eyes trained on like every little like twitch of a bush and tree, and he's looking, he's on the outlook.
All right, great. Can I get all of you to hit me with a perception roll?
Yeah.
18.
16.
6.
Nice.
Nice. Now, is there any attempt at stealth going on here? No.
Now
Not
that
trying
the
to be
DM
stealthy?
said it, if it's not too late, sure.
No. If you're stealthy, then you're slow. So, do you want to be fast or do you want to be quiet? Those are your options.
I feel like we should quickly
All right,
catch up with them.
quick it is.
Yeah.
Here's a guide.
Great. Two. Okay. So, both Cholo and Sylvan, as you're going through the undergrowth, the topography rises. The hills. This is a very uneven part of the countryside, and you find yourself going uphill through ever thickening bush and forest. In New Zealand, the word bush is synonymous with forest. So through the forest, and as you come up to a rise, you hear the sound of water and the sound of voices. It sounds, because you both who got the 18 or something like that?
I got 18.
Okay, to Sylvan, it sounds like there is you know this area pretty well. It sounds like there is a group that's near an old ruin that has a...
It sounds like they're next to an old ruin.
You can tell from the acoustics of the ruin.
Let
The
me-
voice bouncing off.
Let me try again. He knows the area well, right? Sylvan knows the area, and where the voices are coming from are also in the direction that there is an old ruin. Is that better, Truby? You happy now?
Oh, yes.
You're gonna pay for that in the rolls later.
I know. Oops.
You know how you used to have an inspiration?
Yeah, get that out of there.
I didn't know that. Okay, no.
And it sounds to you, Sylvan, that like it is more than 2 voices.
Okay. More than 2, less than 10?
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
All right, what's your plan, guys?
At this point, I just want to make sure, since Remy didn't pay too much attention, I'm just going to make sure and just grab him, like, in case he doesn't go too far.
Remy's still walking midair. It's still like eyes trained. That's how bad his perception is. He doesn't know that he's not walking on the ground anymore. Still like...
I say we should all kind of quietly go to the top of the rise and see if we can spot these people.
If I may, I would like to steal us.
Yeah.
Okay, you go into stealth mode. And Sylvan?
I'm not very stealthy. Let's see what happens.
I like your dice tower.
Oh my God.
Take a picture.
Natural 20.
Take a picture.
Booyah!
So 21 total. I only have a +1 to stealth. Go ahead.
I just want to make sure you get the. All right.
That's fine. I know what a D20 looks like. Whoa.
Ooh. 23.
Oh my God. You're so stealthy.
Ooh.
And what about the
Come
assassin?
on. 22.
Oh my goodness!
So stealthy.
So stealthy. Hey,
Stealthy.
hey, by the way, speaking of dice,
Mhm.
you guys, you didn't have that dice tower last time, did you?
I don't know if we did or not.
I think we did it. I don't think it was in the shot.
Maybe, yeah. We definitely did it when we were creating our characters on that episode, which came out last week. But yeah, it's a Wormwood dice tower, and I'm using Wormwood brand dice with their Dispel dice. It's kind of hard to see from here, but they're very sparkly, and I love.
Can you put them up again? I'll move to your camera close up.
Oh,
Oh, that is sparkly.
yeah, they got like Mylar inside of them, so they really kind of shine, and they're very sharp edged, which I like.
Right, so you can use them as a weapon.
Yeah, absolutely. Or if you leave one out on the floor like a D4, that is a foot piercer for sure.
It's like stepping on a Lego right there. Probably
Okay.
worse.
And Cody, you've got the those cool ceramic dice, right?
Yeah, Christian
Here we go.
has these. What are these?
The
rock?
Bloodstain Fighting Chance Studio Clay Warforged. They are my favorites so far. Last week, they're the ones that gave me all those 20s, you know. So I can't guarantee if you buy one, you'll get those 20s, but they've been working for me. So
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, no, those guys are cool. Sorry to interrupt the I just
Little dice plug.
Yeah, look, I know that you guys had have worked with those companies. I thought, well, hey, while we're talking about dice, you might as well give them a little plug, because not only does
absolutely.
Wormwood make awesome stuff, but those ceramic dice are just beautiful.
Absolutely. And I think, this is not a Wormwood table, but someday soon, perhaps we'll get one of those.
if you guys help us plug it enough, hopefully we'll get one of those deals.
like and subscribe.
Make sure send
this
the
campaign
Dice
goes
Legends as
until
well in
that
New
moment.
Zealand.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. All right. Anyway, sorry about the to pause the game to talk about dice and things like that. Actually, people were chatting about dice before anyway, so
Absolutely.
it's probably relevant. Anyway, okay. So you guys got amazing stealth rolls, all three of you, over 20. So stealthing quietly through the undergrowth, you reach the ridge, and below you, so there's a mountain stream that comes. It's actually, you're on the ridge line that continues to carry up, and there's a mountain stream that is off to your right-hand side
Okay.
that's going down and emptying into a circular pond surrounded by forest in a place that was an old abandoned ruin. And you can see amidst this ruin that there are indeed 4 people talking together. So here's a picture of what we're talking about. So, there's this temple below. There's this mountain stream. I said right on the image here. It's looking like it's on the left. Sorry. And then there are these 4 people that are talking together. There's 2 women, and then 2 men. Your plans? What are your plans?
Is one of them? Do I recognize these as the 4 people from?
These are the same 4 people
Okay.
as that. These are the same 4 people that had ignored you in the town of Bridgeton, the village of Bridgeton. They seem to be completely oblivious of you. A little bit more understanding of the map. So I zoom in. The top up here is the water outlet. This is where the water is leaving the basin. So it's coming in.
Can you
from
switch us on roll 20? We're still on the owlbear map.
Do you know what?
I was trying to follow on the Twitch.
Yeah.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys.
I didn't want to ruin the story part. Okay.
No, that's cool. So there are these two places where the water is coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Mills around in the middle, and then it leaves to the north. All right, what do you want to do, team?
At this point, I want to pick up Remy. Just kind of want to see how heavy he is. Just be like, hey, you watch a lot of lucha matches, right?
I mean, I've seen your matches.
You ever seen a fastball special?
Is that the one where you throw? Or is that the one where you stick your arm out and the guy runs into it?
A little bit of the first one. I'm just gonna put him down. All right, maybe not. Just trying to see if I can judge the distance, but
Is there adequate cover to kind of make our way a little bit closer? Kind of down, maybe right here. Oop, click. There we go.
Yeah. So,
We'd have to traverse over the little stream there.
yeah. So if you were to, let's see if I can pull this up. So, hey, why is this not? Oh, there we go. If we were to pull it up, you can definitely try to come along this way. It's pretty rough, and you're not really gonna be able to get past. No, it's this rock face continues to go straight up. It's gonna be, you'd have to do some pretty clever climbing to get past there.
Okay, gotcha.
you could always talk to them. I don't know. Maybe they're fans. Maybe they're just nervous fans.
Not everyone's a fan of you.
That's true, but it could be.
This is what I warned you about. I told you, people's best chance of taking you down is on the road, not on the ring. There are people who pay good money to eliminate good competition. That's what you're looking at right now.
Wonder if on the top part. No, I think it's the same thing, huh? Same issue on top.
That looks like kind of a vertical cliff up there. I'd say we could try to talk to them, but can from where we're standing, I know there's running water. Can we make out what they're discussing, or is it too far away?
Yes, you. Let's have some fresh perception rolls just to see exactly how much you can hear over the streaming waterfalls that are to your left.
I can't roll a 4th 6 on a perception roll, so
Yeah,
here we go.
I got 13.
Oh yeah, that's mediocre.
Perception. I got 15.
15. That's
17.
17. All right. Mushroom Man, I'm afraid, doesn't.
Mushroom Man.
The Mushroom Man. I'm sorry. You can hear that they're talking, but that's about it. Cholo, you can hear and also Remy. So it's clear that you can get gist of it. It's not good enough over the sound of the waterfalls for you to hear exactly what they're saying, but this woman here is explaining and gesturing quite wildly with her hands, saying, "Yes, I set the trap. I released them, but it didn't work."
All right.
To which this guy here says, "So what happened to the owlbears?" She replies, "Well, they saved the one in the bag and then persuaded the parents to go away. It didn't work. It didn't work. They were tougher than we expected." And the man replies again saying, "Well, there is another chance along the road. All is not lost yet."
I'm going to relay all that.
What are they saying?
I'm going to tell Sylvan all of what I could hear.
And then Remy says, with the confirmation of their guilt, they've put themselves squarely in my sight. And then Remy slowly... are we hidden in the tree right now?
You are hidden in the trees, and if you'll see that below you, the hillside is very steep and rocky, and there are tree roots snaking down the cliff face down below. It's about a 30-foot drop in total, so it's a significant drop down, but not unsurmountable by any means.
Okay.
Yeah, Truby?
Remy pulls back on the drawstring of his bow, and he trains it on the woman that said she set the trap.
Okay, great. Cholo, what you doing?
I'm just gonna kind of put his arrow down. Hey, buddy, I appreciate the enthusiasm. Don't have a lot of things for range. I'm kind of an up close kind of guy.
I see. Then I'll have to take them all out at the same time. Knocks for 3 more arrows. I know I've never done this before, but I'm pretty confident.
Perhaps we could try to climb down and get a little closer.
That's probably a better idea.
And we could even maybe leave Remy up here to support us from above.
Oh, it's not a bad idea.
You're the assassin. How would we go about assassinating these 4 people?
I'm glad you asked. On the approach, make sure you are perfectly unseen. Study well the movements of your targets. You probably don't have enough time to do that, so just go for the soft parts. And number 3, always believe in yourself. All right. Okay. Great. You now know the Assassin's Code. I technically should kill you now because you shouldn't know that. But yeah, I'm gonna wait in this position, and as soon as things kick off, she's dead. All right. So just
we're
make sure you get
committed.
the other 3.
If we're committed, I'll climb down. If this is what we're doing.
Okay, so
They're trying to kill you, man. It's them or us.
Yeah, if we let them go, they'll just set another trap for us, and maybe we won't be so lucky.
That's fair.
Look, you might choose to talk to them. All I'm saying is, if it goes wrong, this arrow flies.
One thing we should do, we should try to leave one alive to see why they were doing this.
I like it. I wasn't planning on killing anyone, but yes, I like it.
I don't like killing if I don't have to.
Exactly.
Some of these guys definitely deserve it.
I'm not saying I haven't killed someone in the ring, but I'm not, it wasn't on purpose.
While you guys are talking, they are putting on backpacks, grabbing their belongings, and it looks like they are preparing to escape.
Ooh. Perhaps if we let them leave just a little bit.
And then just follow them. Maybe see the trap.
And ambush them.
I like it.
It's the Assassin's Code. I just learned it just now.
Maybe I come down from a tree and just drop an elbow on someone. I like it. All right.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I think we should wait till they're out of eyesight and then scramble down and follow them.
I'm kind of impressed by Remy being able to hold that bow for so long. You're kind of strong.
You just see beads of sweat just pooling on his chin. Okay, so it sounds like we're changing plan. Okay.
I'm going to give them final perception rolls because you have been whispering. And one of them got a 20. So they're just about to leave. And this woman here stops them and quickly points in your direction.
No.
They throw off their backpacks.
They've spotted us.
Can I try to make animal noises?
So you're gonna, if you want to try to make animal noises, you go for it.
What would I roll?
Let's go. You're gonna have to make both a nature roll and a performance roll. The
I
nature
am
roll-
a performer. I don't know so much about nature. All right, let's see. Nature first. Okay. 3 for nature.
Cool. Awesome. You choose a seagull.
And then what was performance?
Performance.
Performer.
Performance is pretty good.
Performance is pretty good. 19 plus 5. So 24.
You make a perfect imitation of a seabird, which is great, except
We're not by
you're
the
not
sea.
near the sea. Okay, so sorry, we're heading into initiative. Roll initiative, guys, because they
were not convinced by the seagull.
they were not convinced.
Jesus.
She steps forward and looses a crossbow in your direction. She has disadvantage because of you are still well hidden.
6 for initiative.
4 for
And
me.
it goes astray. All right, hit me with your initiatives, guys.
6 for Cholo.
4 for Sylvan.
10 for Remy.
Oh my goodness, you guys are useless.
We caught off guard.
It was bound to happen.
We were distracted by his expert seagull call.
All right. You'd be pleased to know that they all got terrible rolls too.
Woo!
All right.
We're-
So
I'm
Well,
very happy.
she goes.
Deflect missiles wouldn't work here, would it?
Well, they missed already.
Oh, they missed. Okay.
If they miss again, you could definitely do that. So she gets to go first. She shoots first. And still at disadvantage, but she doesn't care if another bolt goes past you. Yeah, so if you wanted to do a fancy deflect missile and throw it back, you can.
I don't know if it has to hit. It's been a while since I played Monk. Deflect missile. You can use your reaction, deflect or catch when you are hit.
All right.
Nope. Okay.
Okay, Remy, you're up.
Great. He re-knocks his bow, and he and Remy says, "Bah!" and then fires at the woman who set the trap.
Okay, go ahead.
I have advantage on anyone who hasn't acted yet. And
She
if I have
has acted
advantage-
though.
Oh, is trap woman also the woman who shot at us?
Oh, the trap woman. Trap woman?
The one-
Okay.
Yeah, the one who makes trap music. Is she?
You said it
she's an
before I
actor.
did.
Yeah, no, she hasn't moved yet, so you go.
Okay, great. Oh dear. That is 16.
16 is good enough, yeah.
Great. And because I said advantage, I also get sneak attack. So here comes a lot of dice. Okay. Yeah. Okay, great. 12, 13, 17.
17 damage? Ouch!
Yeah, that's right. I'm an assassin.
That's... Wow. Cholo, you're next.
Ooh, well, I can't do much from distance, so I'm going to try to get up close. So I don't know what would be.
So you need to do an athletics roll or an acrobatics roll. I'll allow either because of those vines to get down the hill. We're going to consider those first 2 squares to be equivalent of 30 feet. Because it is
Okay,
30.
acrobatics.
Terrible. That's like the 4th 2 you've rolled.
Jesus, 9.
9. Okay,
Oh.
can you move yourself down to the bottom of the cliff, please? Unfortunately, you don't go gracefully, and you end up taking 5 points of damage as you go down. Cody, you're up.
I would like to kind of lift my arms up to the sky and call lightning. And I'd like to focus it on this point right here to see if I can try to get all 3 of those guys.
Oh my goodness. Yep, okay, hit it.
5, 6. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm in range. I am totally in range. 120 feet. Okay, so I need dexterity saving throws from them, and they need my saving spell save DC is 15, so it got to be 15.
Okay. Grim-looking guy at the top fails. Grimacing woman with the Pokemon hair fails. Woman with the hat and the swimming goggles succeeds.
Okay, so it's 13 for those fails, and then half that for the success.
Okay.
And I think I'm just going to stay up here because it's nice and safe up here.
Well, all right. Excellent. Their turn. So, woman goes 1, 2, and does so maybe it's better 1, 2 to there, and then does a massive athletics.
Boom.
Woohoo!
Whoa.
Clears it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's doing double movement and and hiding behind this big rock here. You can no longer see her.
Okay.
Which one's the halfling?
This guy here.
Aha.
This halfling comes over to the edge, pulls out a short bow, and Cholo shoots you. Thwing! Not with a 4, he doesn't.
Just like Matrix moves. It's like, whoo.
And the last guy pulls out of his leather jerkin a wand, points it at Cholo, and 3 balls of light, of orange light, rocket towards you. You cannot avoid them.
Oh, he saw me looking at the book.
And you take 1, 5, 7, 10 points. Oh my goodness, you are in the wars. And now that leaves Crossbow Woman. I'm sorry, Cholo, you're the obvious choice.
It's all right.
Oh no.
Where's his bodyguard when he needs him?
I'm over here.
I think a 22 is going to hit.
A little bit.
Gosh.
Just barely.
4 more. Are you still up?
I'm still up.
You're tougher than I thought. Okay, we go on.
I'm up. I didn't say I was doing well.
Not all the way up.
The grim man here, after his move with the I should have said this, after his move with the wand, moves up these stairs, higher ground. Okay, we're back up to you, Remy.
Great. Okay, so let's see. Is the goggles one that I shot at?
You shot at goggles, yeah.
Great. I load another shot, and I say, "Get ready to die." Yep. Dang.
Okay, roll those dice.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 21.
21's gonna hit for sure.
Woohoo! I love 21. 8 points of damage.
Oh, you're doing well. Ooh, she's not.
Good.
Next.
And then I
can move if you
run
want.
out. I jump out of the bush, and I say, "Jolo, they want you to take a defensible position or something."
Okay, Truby, you need to make an athletics or acrobatics roll, something along those lines.
Oh, okay. I'll do acrobatics. Here it comes. Oh, it's a 26.
26.
I throw myself into the air, tuck and roll, and then splay my arms outwards as I land, and I say, Jolo, take a defensible position.
Brilliant. Yeah, put yourself wherever you want to be. That was good. That was so good. You can move yourself 1 or 2 squares if you want.
Okay, great. I'm just gonna go here.
Okay. Speaking of Cholo, it's your turn.
I don't know whether I should go or just actually back up. Yeah, you know what? I'm realizing that I'm pretty mortal. I think I'm gonna back up a little bit. Maybe, yeah, if you just
Yes,
yeah, that's cool.
right here.
Yeah. And again, I don't have any distance, so that's basically it.
Okay. Sylvan's turn then.
Okie dokie. I'm going to move my call lightning.
You can move it?
Yeah, I can move it within the range of the spell.
Wow.
Lightning. It's like a storm cloud is like above these guys. Let me see how big my storm cloud is supposed to be. 60-foot radius.
Oh my goodness. That
Pretty
is
far.
Thank you, Roll 20, for being able to have these.
I know that's
spells right
the
here.
best part is I've been looking it up through the books. It's so much easier now. Actually, which guy was the guy with the wand? Is it this guy back here?
Yes, correct.
Okay, I'm going to shoot the call lightning right here, and just try to get him because I feel like a guy with a wand probably is going to equal my range. So, I would need a dex save from him.
Okay.
Try to beat 15.
But it gets all of them, doesn't it?
No. So the lightning bolt itself only does a 5 radius. So seeing as they're kind of separated, he's the only one who's going to get hit. But the cloud is kind of over any of them, so I can kind of shoot bolts down.
I understand. As long as they're underneath that cloud, they're in danger.
Right, exactly. So I think her out here, she's probably safe.
Yeah. Yeah, you're fine. And you hit. Roll damage.
Okay. 5, 6 is 11, plus 5 is 16.
Oh my goodness. Oh, he looks really, really bad. Yeah, so
You guys are doing great, by the way. You guys are doing awesome.
That's it for me. Actually, could I move like right here?
Yeah, do it. Yeah. It's difficult movement.
Okay.
So you're going down. You're going down the hill, are you?
Yeah. I just wanted to get a little bit closer.
All right. You need to hit me with an athletics or an acrobatics roll then.
Okay. Well, seeing as I got a 1 in acrobatics and a 0 in athletics, I'll try acrobatics. That'll be an 8.
An 8. You don't get that
I thought
far.
that was a 1.
Okay.
You don't get that far. You can. Yeah, exactly. You're resting on a rock there.
Okay, gotcha. Hey, a little movement better than no movement.
It's true.
And I'm sorry, you slid enough that you take 2 points of damage from sliding down.
Okay.
It's about time. I was the only one getting smacked around over here.
Okay.
Yeah, you were getting smackarooned for sure. Well, you have done
I have to do a concentration check to see if I can keep my what's it called up? Call lightning up.
You got it up right there.
I'm looking for concentration.
While you do that, I'll tell you what these guys do. So, so this guy just runs, limps away into the forest. As does she. She says, "I'm getting out of here," and she runs as well.
Concentration spell or concentration save passes with a natural 20.
Oh, congratulations. Okay, so then this little halfling is completely unharmed. He's going to try to jump across.
Oh.
All right. And then
So nimble.
so nimble. Whoa. And then sights you up, Remy, and lets loose a short bow. 13. What's your armor class?
16.
Nah, not even close. So then
Thought he wasn't shooting at me.
this one, she looks around, and I'll go I'm gonna roll 6-sided dice to see who she shoots for. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's Remy. 5 Cholo, 6 Sylvan. 4 Remy. She I didn't actually say that she had a crossbow. I'm wrong. So she's going to climb, and using her athletics, she's going to attempt to cross the 15-foot span to there. She's strong enough to do it. Can she make the athletics check? 15! No problem. So she makes an impressive leap. How many spaces is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah. Sylvan, a scimitar comes out and slashes you.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, terrible roll. She gets an 8.
Okay. Well, can she also take a Constitution saving throw to see if she gets affected by my spores?
Oh, my goodness. You and your sporiness.
Yes.
She succeeds her
Spores are very
Constitution
helpful.
save. No problem at all.
Dang it. Thanks, spores. You need to work harder.
Remy, we're back up to you.
Remy says, I don't think so. And then he goes, wow. And then he tries to do the same jump that she did.
I love it. So what's your strength, Remy?
Can I use acrobatics?
You can. I still need to know your strength, though.
Okay. -1.
What is your actual strength number?
Oh, 8.
All right. So the way the rules work is that is the number of feet that you should be able to jump.
Oh, and I'm going for a 15.
You're going for a 15-foot jump. So it's going to be a running jump. But like if I'm just moving your figure for you. Sorry, just a second. So if you run up to there, and then 5, 10 to there, you might be able to get a handhold.
Okay, great.
But you will get an opportunity attack as you run past her.
Okay, great.
Is that what you're
Remy
doing?
Remy
Great.
just assumes he can't be touched.
I love that. I love that. So you can make look, it really should be an athletics roll, but I'll be generous and say you can try a double flip over. But she's going to, hit me with that roll while she does her opportunity attack on you.
Yep, great. Okay.
She gets a 14.
It's a miss. And my roll is acrobatics 19.
No sweat. You run over and grab onto the side of the rock.
And she goes to slash me with her scimitar. I jump off the scimitar and flip through the air and grab onto this rock and go, "Ugh." And then I load up. Okay, it turns out that I don't have a bow. It's a crossbow. And I load another bolt into that, and I fire again at Goggles. Can I still see her?
Yeah. Yes. No way. Not even close. She's gone.
She's gone.
She's gone. Into the bush.
Gone,
Too many forests. Too many trees in the way.
Too many forest.
Too many forest in the trees.
Then from his new perch on this rock, he says, fellow assassin, and looks at the halfling and fires his crossbow bolt at the halfling dude.
Make it count.
All right. 11.
He laughs. He goes, ha ha! I don't think so. Cholo, you're up.
I'm just excited there's someone I can get, so I want to get down to the closest person to me.
Yeah, great. You're going down a couple of stairs, but that's right, and you're right next to her. Cool.
Okay. Swing my mace. That's what, my fifth?
Yeah, that's like your
Fourth?
fifth two.
9. Okay, then I'm gonna do my two
Stop using
unarmored.
that D20.
I know, right? Two unarmored attacks. Woo, better. 18.
That's
for
gonna
the
hit.
First one. And 20, not natural for the second one.
Ooh,
Right.
yeah, both, no problem.
I'm gonna do those wrestling rabbit punches where I'm gonna step on the ground like to make it sound louder than it really is.
Please don't stop.
6 damage.
Total of 6 between both of them.
Yeah, I know we were trying to figure out yesterday. I'm not too sure if I add dexterity.
You do. You can add either your dex or your strength as you choose.
Oh, so it was 4 plus 4, 8. So 12. 12.
That makes a difference, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit better.
Considerably.
Okay.
Yeah.
She really notices you now. You're bleeding and looking bad, but she notices you. Sylvan, what you doing?
So how close is this lady right in front of me? Is she down below me a little bit?
Yeah.
Is that kind
so
of
imagine like you've got 5 foot of elevation. It was enough that she could still reach up and smash you with her scimitar.
Okay.
So yeah, you're on a rock.
I could probably reach her with a quarterstaff though, yeah?
Easily, yeah. Her head is about your shin level.
Okay. Ooh, shin height. That's
Ooh.
perfect. Quarterstaff placement. I'm going to hit her with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Just regular old quarterstaff. There we go. Ooh, not very good. 13.
13, no, she's got much too impressive armor for that. Just clunks on her metal armor, doesn't do anything at all.
Gotcha. Okay, that's it for me. I will stay there.
All right. She shouts out, Lexi, I need your help! And with her scimitar, and she pulls a dagger out, and she's
Uh-oh.
going to try to do a double attack on you, Sylvan.
Oh no.
Scimitar, she gets a 16.
That'll hit.
Dagger, she gets a 15.
Also will hit.
Uh-oh. I'm
Doesn't sound
sorry.
good.
Just say
What
it.
does it mean?
14.
Ooh, that's a hefty blow. Hefty blow.
You're still up?
Yep. I had only taken 2 points of damage from
Oh,
falling.
yeah, just from the fall.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay,
And we're level 5.
that's
Yeah.
true. I'm used to, with Dice Legends, we're level 3. So.
Oh,
you know.
yeah. Also, I would like the Constitution saving throw from her.
Is that 2 or 1?
It's to beat a 15.
No, I meant like, is it 2 because she attacked twice? Or is it 1?
No, it's
Ah.
just she starts her turn.
She gets a 15. What does she need? 15.
She needs a 15. So
Sorry,
she
buddy.
passes. Dang. Spores were just out of reach.
She's so mad.
She's just holding her breath.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the top of the order. Remy. Oh, no. Lexi. Lexi puts down his bow, pulls out a knife, and runs for you, Remy. And goes, run, jump up onto the rock. Successfully. Oh, such flair, such finesse. And goes for you. Can you see what that number is? Can you see what that number is? That's
No.
called a 20.
No.
Ooh,
We can't
no.
see you.
You couldn't see. I didn't put to the correct thing. I thought I had. Anyway, it gets a 20. That's all you need to know.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness. A 1 and a 2. 6 points.
Oh.
He then disengages.
Remy used his reaction to kind of like just twirl out the way. He becomes a fan of black as his cloak swirls about him. He was there. He takes half that.
Oh, really? Flash, you're fancy. And then Lexi launches back off away from you onto the ground. Now it's back to you, Remy.
Great. And he loads another bolt and he said, for a second there, I thought you were a worthy opponent. And fires from his crossbow. 23.
That's gonna hit.
Good.
And dear Lord.
7 points of damage.
7. See, he was pretty hurt before. A look of profound fear goes into his eyes as the crossbow bolt embeds in his side. Cholo.
All right, I'm going to try to grapple this lady in front of me, this kind lady.
Kind.
She's not kind.
She,
Yeah,
she has a kind face.
she has.
That's
tried
a
to
kind face?
Yeah. Kinder
face.
than the people I fight. Okay. What would I roll for grapple?
Is that a kind face?
I think so.
Kind face, mean actions.
Okay, so plus strength and proficiency. Or dex and proficiency, whatever you're best at.
I'm not rolling this anymore. I love you fighting chance, but not today. So you said strength plus proficiency. 7.
Not very great.
That don't
It's
do
'cause I'm
nothing.
hurt.
Okay, now you got two on arms, right?
Yeah, I'm going to do those.
Fury of blows.
Okay.
Is that what that's called?
Yeah, I'm not doing it just yet. 23 for the first one.
Oh, it was
And-
almost good.
Yeah, it was almost good. And 15 for the second one.
Oh, that's pretty good.
The 15 isn't good enough. Her armor is just. No, you didn't. You needed a 16. But the 23 is definitely good enough. Roll it.
All right. Throw a side kick to her face. That is 5.
A 5. All right. Okay, good. Sylvan, what you doing?
I'm going to use my symbiotic entity, which consumes one of my wild shape charges for the day,
Wow.
and my halo of spores is going to like collect on me and start growing on my like arms and stuff and give me
Okay.
like armor. So it gives me 20 temporary hit points and then buffs to my damage, but it takes my action, so I'm not going to do anything else for this.
Okay, great.
Fine.
Well, that's all you guys then. Their turn. So
Can I raise my shield as
sure.
a bonus action?
So what's your armor class
Yes.
now then?
It should be 15 now instead of 13.
All right.
A soft boy.
So she yet again yells out, "Lexi, over here! He's over here!" And she turns to you, Cholo. She gets 2 shots at you. Shot number 1 with the scimitar. 20.
Yep, that hits.
Shot number 2 with a daggery. Natural 1.
Nice.
Will you survive the scimitar?
I hope so.
Take 6.
Okay. I'm healing you. I'm healing you. I don't get
Natural,
to do anything. I'm just supporting you.
with a natural 1, she loses her grip on some of the stones below her and trips and falls to her knee. All attacks against her this next round will be at advantage.
Nice. I'm rolling.
I want that real bad, Christian.
Lexi, this guy here, does a repeat of what he did last time to you, Remy. Runs up, jumps on. Successfully. Does a dagger attack. Oh, he falls off and falls into the pool of water. Ah, sploosh, into the pool of water. And that is his turn done. Remy, is your turn.
Remy says, "Oh no, you don't!" And then drops his crossbow, pulls out a rapier, and goes, "Ah!" And jumps into the water.
Sploosh.
Love it.
Okay.
And then he thrusts forward his rapier. Yeah. 26.
Ouch! Boom!
Great. And, yeah. 5 points of damage.
And you strike down, and then when Lexi's body comes up, it is lifeless as red spreads across the surface of the water.
Nice.
It is a good day.
To die hard.
Angry woman says, oh no, she's gone, and he's gone. It's your turn. Sorry, I was about to cheat, wasn't I?
We don't know. We can't see the order.
I was about to give her a second go. Cholo, you're up. You've got advantage on her. She's on one knee. She slipped.
I'm gonna try to grapple one more time. You know what? I'm gonna switch dice after this one if it doesn't work. I can't see. Ooh, nice. A string. 25.
25. Oh, you definitely connect.
So I want to grapple and want to see if I can try to headbutt her. I don't want to kill her, but I just kind of want to, non-lethal attack. I want her to mellow out a bit. Woo. So 19 for the first one. Go for 2 headbutts. Natural one on the second one.
I love it. Okay, roll the damage for the first 2 hits.
Well, the grapple counts? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
No. Sorry. Yeah. So you grappled her. Yep. Great. Sorry, I got distracted by the ray of sunshine across my shoulder and trying to figure out how do I turn off my mic. But you just go.
Are you making sure that you got advantage on those attacks?
Oh, no, I didn't. Thank you.
So your first one, your grapple was successful, and your second one was successful. I'll let you roll one more roll for your second, for that last attack that missed.
I can't see it, Cody. 15, so 22.
Yep, I'll hit. So you've got her grappled. Headbutt. And then
that one was 5 damage, and then I'll go for another headbutt. Jesus, another 5.
And she goes limp in your hands. And is unconscious.
Hey, there you go, little one. Shh, relax.
Yeah, so Remy starts floating downstream. Sorry, not Remy, Lexi.
Oh no!
Lexi starts floating downstream, and angry woman is unconscious in your arms, cradled like a baby.
At this point, I just want to lay her down, take off my cape, just kind of cover her up, like, shh. We'll question her when she wakes up.
Well,
Did she tap out?
She tapped. She knew not what she got into.
Where's the best point for me to swim back to? Is this ledge over here? That's actually quite high up, huh?
Well, we never
Yeah, that's
discussed,
fine.
but I'm assuming we have rope, right? I mean, we didn't do adventure packs or anything, but
no. Look, just start. Probably, to be honest, where you are is probably the best place to climb up.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I stayed out from the lake.
You're going to have to do some athletic. That's definitely athletics. There's no way we can try to cheat that as being acrobatics.
A little help.
yeah, for sure. I don't know if we have rope or if I could just stick my arm out, but I'm willing to assist.
All right. So you're going to have to kind of climb down there a little bit. Can you make an easy athletics roll just to climb down there without slipping in there as well?
It's a 2 again.
Jesus. 6. All right.
Yeah, that's
Where's
fine.
my dice skill?
You just needed a
Nice
5, really. It's nothing to climb to get down is you're slowly doing it. Yep. Remy, you can come over here, and before you know it, all of you are up on this these cracked stairs.
I'm just covered in
Thank
smoke.
you.
There's no one left to fight.
Wow,
Wait.
you look like a walking mushroom.
I feel very safe.
All right.
So Remy, as an assassin, I'm assuming you've interrogated people, right? You roughed people up before. Maybe you could get a little information from this kind lady.
Indeed, my order has been taught how to extract information from people. I can do this thing. But we do need them to be conscious. Unconscious people do not say anything except mindless babble and sometimes what they're dreaming about. So
I can animate the dead. Does that help?
Well, she's not dead.
if we kill her,
We could kill her.
Well, that's fair. Don't you get one of those little mushrooms that wake people up? Something strong smelling,
I could speak to plants. Does that help?
She's not a plant yet. I don't think she's been asleep that long.
I could do.
you don't have any salts?
No, I don't. It's bad for you.
Oh, really?
I could do a healing word. Would that help you?
On all of us? That's fair.
Yeah, I could do that. Or I could do cure wounds on you. You're very injured.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we're going to get a rest anytime soon.
Remy, how are you feeling?
I'm pretty okay.
Okay.
But may I suggest that before, this is another rule of the Assassin Code, tie them up before you heal them.
That's a good point.
That's true. I'm going to use my cape. Try to tie as best I can.
That's
All right.
good. That's a good call.
She's tied up. In terms of what are your hopes and dreams now? What are your aspirations?
Well, I'd like to heal. I'd cast cure wounds on Jolo, and I'm going to cast at a higher level to give him a little boosty boost. So I'm casting level 2. That's a D8 plus my.
Yeah, don't touch mine.
Yeah, I don't
do it
want
so
to
hot.
choose. I want some dice that'll actually roll. Ooh, not great. But that is. Oh, I get to roll 2 though because I cast a higher level. Not great. 5 plus 4 is 9. I tried. I'm sorry.
All right, I'll take it. Not going to make it to this tournament at this. at this
Everything is lost.
And so the other 2 bandits or whatever are gone.
Yeah, they've got a head start. They've headed away.
That's okay.
They were heavily injured, and so they fled.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, we should try to wake this one up and press her for information.
Yeah.
I do have a herbalism kit. Could I perhaps roll something to see if I can wake her up with some sort of poultice or something?
Yeah, go ahead. Everyone needs a poultice.
Yeah, got it. Medicine check.
Yeah.
Or that's probably. Oh my god! It is 23.
Yeah, no problem. It's easy enough to combination of pressure and poultices to stop the blood loss, and you can wake her up. No problem. So
all right, I'll be the good guard. Someone be the bad guard.
I'm neither good nor bad.
That's fair. I like it. Neutral guard.
I think
the bad guard.
Yeah. All right.
He doesn't acknowledge the designations. As soon as she wakes up, Remy's like, so you have a choice. You can tell me right now who your employer is, or you can die right now.
that sounds like an intimidation roll to me.
Yes, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, cool. 16.
All right. Okay, anyone else want to add anything to this interrogation?
I just kind of wanted, as the good guard, just be like, look, I don't want him to kill you. He already killed that little guy. Like, I think it's probably in your best interest to just talk.
And I just want to say, everyone dies eventually.
That's really helpful.
Good neutral copying.
Yeah.
Hey,
We're
so
neutral.
so what she says, well, the coward fled anyway. No honor. Sure, what do you want to know?
That was easy enough. All right.
That's right. You've been abandoned. You're factionless. So now tell me, who put you up to this? Was it one of the people in your group?
We're swords for hire. We're hired by another group who are making their way to the capital city of Korda as well. They seem to have deep pockets. They hired us and a number of others to waylay the competition. For some reason, they're really, really keen and invested on their champion becoming the unarmed warrior to go to Queen's Day. Seems a bit overkill to me to hire a bunch of sellswords, but it was their money anyway, so they've paid us and a number of other groups to do the same.
Remy looks at Cholo and says, "What did they tell you?"
Yeah, you're right. You wouldn't happen to know who the champion is that they're trying to rig to win this competition?
Big strong guy named Runka.
That wasn't the guy I fought earlier, was it? No.
I don't believe so.
I don't think
I'm
so.
terrible with names.
Yeah.
Genus and species of mushrooms. I got you.
Humanoids.
Where's Rook?
Not so much.
Is Runka any good?
That's the thing. I don't know why they're so worried about it. Runka's a huge pile of muscle. He's huge. No offense to you, but, and she looks at you, Cholo, but you wouldn't stand a chance anyway.
Oh, they wouldn't have sent you if that was the case, would they? I kind of don't believe it. I want to see if she's telling the truth.
All right, insight away.
$18.
All right. I guess it's kind of a bit of a mixed thing. She's definitely telling the truth that Runka he's clearly impressed with this this Runka fella. But you're right. She doesn't seem completely convincing in that you would have no chance against him.
I'm going to keep that to myself.
I turn to Cholo and Sylvan. I'm like, anything else you want to know?
How did they capture those owlbears?
How did you capture those owl bears?
That was me that did that. I
Lure them?
lured them, yes.
Owlbears are notoriously hard to lure. I commend you for that.
I am familiar with the forests and knew how to do it. It wasn't. I've done it before. And usually this trap is devastating.
Yeah,
So,
you're tearing an owlbear family apart. I can imagine.
well, to be honest, usually the owlbear family stays intact because usually the people that the trap is set for are annihilated, ripped to shreds by the owlbears.
Not this group. Just going to pose.
I could see that happening. Yeah, we almost died.
So if we let you go,
Yes.
I mean, your business is pretty much over. there's no need for you to try to kill us and then lose again and then have
Remy's like, let her go.
I didn't say I'm asking. This you know, if the little I've known hanging out with this guy, once your business is done, it's pretty much over. So if we let you go, are you going to be a nuisance? Are you going to be a problem?
I don't have any loyalty to those guys that fled. I'll just I got paid half up front. That'll do for me for now. I definitely prefer to walk away with half payment than for you to kill me and take the gold anyway.
She makes a good point. We could kill her and take the gold anyway.
I'm not really into killing.
Oh,
I want to see if I can believe her. If I may.
Go ahead.
Oh, 20, not natural though.
Yeah, look.
very.
Yeah. It's clear that she sees with disdain the fact that the other has abandoned her. And it's definitely in her best interest to get away with the half payment that she received rather than being dead. So, yeah, she doesn't seem to be lying to you.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and just start undoing the cloak. Fair enough. Just take your beating, go on your way. Tell everyone Cholo was merciful and let you go.
Cholo the Merciful, is that going to be your name?
It's not very awe-inspiring, but
You're going to be a man of the people, though.
oh, that's true, huh?
Yeah, that's good.
I haven't really worked on my whole persona anyway. I'm going to think about it.
And I'd like to reach into my bag and hand her a mushroom. Say, here, take this. It's very nutritious.
She looks at it. She says, I do not recognize this mushroom.
It's a morel mushroom, but it's a hybrid with that and a different kind. It's quite tasty.
Excellent.
I haven't named it yet, but it's good.
All right.
Remy leans in and says, you're lucky you weren't in the hands of the god of death today. You're in the hands of someone much more merciful. So just think yourself lucky.
And with that, she looks at the mushroom and starts eating it.
And then Remy looks over at Sylvan and is like,
It is very nutritious. It should help her recover.
I don't know one way or another whether it is or it isn't.
I mean, I just discovered. I don't know either, really, but I ate a couple and I was fine.
Seem to like that.
Oh, Sylvan, you are a dark horse.
Hey, okay, great. So,
goodbye, freed woman.
So, as Lexi's small dwarven form, it's not dwarven, halfling form, goes over the waterfalls to the north. Yeah, she gets herself up and starts moving away. What are your plans, team?
I don't know if we have time to rest, but that was a tough match. A little resty poo,
Yeah.
Your muscles a little sore.
Yep, you have time for a rest.
Okay.
Means you'll have to push hard the next day, though.
I can accept taking a rest.
Yeah.
I can use it to refill my spores.
Excellent. So then hit us with long rest, no problem. Hit points up, spells back, everything back, long rest. It is early morning the next day. You have lost time. To get to the challenge in time is going to require some serious movement today.
This eraser sucks.
Any plans?
I believe to make up for lost time, we should head directly towards the city of Corda.
Yes, lead the way.
All right, we're going to do a scene change. Nothing else happens along your journey to Corda. So the entire journey, if you remember me saying, was a 5-day trek.
Mhm.
The owlbear encounter was on the second day. So after another 3 days of trekking through the forest and then into the plains that surround Corda, where the trees had been felled and farmland had been and crops had been sown, you find yourself walking into Corda, the capital city of the region. It is a town that is up against a hill. So the town moves up the hill and connects the hill to the sea. If you think of building style, the buildings are kind of square type buildings. They don't have, so don't think of the Tudor roofs and pitched roofs of kind of like, Germany or England. Think more of the flattened roofs of more sun-baked environs.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's not a walled city. It's in the middle there is a castle, and around it bustling markets and shops, lots of houses. There is a harbor on the waterfront. And of course, near the hillside of the city of Corda is the arena. It's kind of built, excavated into the hillside.
Gotcha.
All right, so what's the plan, guys?
Ooh,
When does your competition take place?
that's a good question. DM, when does the competition take place?
The competition is tomorrow.
Ooh,
Perhaps we should ask about this Ronka
that's true.
and try to size him up.
I don't like cheating, but I feel like he knows about me that I should know about him. It's only fair.
Yes.
Do you require some information extracted?
Yes.
Oh, right. Okay. Then might I suggest the tavern?
All right.
Yeah, let's head to the tavern.
Yeah. Okay.
There are a number of taverns here and in Corda. So so tell me what you're looking for.
Looking for a big muscular man.
Or anyone who might know about the
Big
matches.
muscular man.
Maybe like a wrestling promoter who might know all of us.
Sure.
Hmm.
Or a bookie.
Or
Yeah, yeah, well-
odds.
A bookie.
Mayor Penno would have definitely given you instructions of what to do when you reached Corda. And those instructions were to go to the arena and put your name forward on behalf of Bridgeton.
We should do that too.
That's what we should do first, I guess.
Yeah?
Yep.
So the change of scene, we find yourselves in front of the arena. It's there are some buildings built in front of it, like a ticketing box with some big stone walls that stop people from just being able to come in without spending their couple of copper or silver or gold, even if depending upon where they want to be. And so getting to into the gates, there's a woman there at the gate, and you approach her. Sure. She says, "Hello, how can I help you?"
Hi, future champion here, ready to sign up for the match.
Oh,
And we're his companions.
Oh,
This is my bodyguard. Point to Remy. This
Hi.
is my manager.
this is good news. This is very good news. Tell me your name.
It is Cholo. Cholo Squinkle. Cholo's fine. Squinks is also fine.
No one calls you that.
Cholo Sphinx?
That's the one.
He does this everywhere we go.
Well, this is such excellent news. She turns her head around and says, Mara, we have a challenger. Mara, apparently, we assume it's Mara, opens a door from behind her and says, a challenger. Ah, one has come. This is good news indeed. Mara comes up. Mara is a man in his late 30s, very well dressed, well presented. Comes up to you, Cholo, and extends his hand to shake your hand.
Shake it with both. Grab. Hello. Hi.
A two-hand shake. I love it. And he says, "Oh, we're so glad that a challenger has arrived. Finally."
Are there no other challengers?
So I was going to ask, because is there no one else? Did I win already?
I'm sorry.
No, but it looked like we were going to have to give it away to the only other person that arrived some 5 days ago. Oh,
Would this other challenger be named Runka?
yes.
I'm so good.
You're very good.
I'm very good at guessing.
Do you know Runka?
We've heard of him.
Only by reputation.
And fair enough. What a reputation he has.
I mean, we know the reputation, but perhaps you could confirm that we heard what you heard.
So
about.
did you hear about the bout that he did where he did the one elbow knockout?
I had heard whispers from human friends that I have all the time. Yes, I did hear that.
Well, what I had heard is that in his region, which, and they're big boned people up there, that just to seal any chance of anyone else considering they were, that he just came in with one elbow, bang, gone, just like that, one shot.
He killed the other guy?
Not killed him.
Oh, okay. That's not that bad then.
No. I
But
wonder if I can.
you look strong.
Yes, very. Pose.
So you'll be looking for. So it's great that you've registered, and you are from where?
Oh, what's the name of the northern place?
We're from Bridgeton.
That's the one.
You're from Bridgeton. Oh, in the south.
That's right.
Excellent.
North,
Okay.
south. I get directions confused.
I'm the
That's
guy.
right. You don't need to know directions. Sylvan needs to know directions.
So, yeah. So, what do you require? Your every need can be looked after. We want you to be fit and healthy and rested for the bout tomorrow.
Food would be great. A place to rest our heads, make sure I'm nice and ready for tomorrow. I don't know if my two companions here need anything else.
I'm very self-sufficient.
Mushrooms for this guy, maybe.
I've brought my own, and I just kind of pull out a couple handfuls. I have plenty.
Nothing required of me. My needs are superfluous.
Wow.
Is that the Assassin's Code?
Yes. I have a job to do.
So Mara says, "This is food and lodging is easy. Please come forward." And he opens the gate, and so you're not having to talk through the gate any longer, and welcomes you into the compound. Inside the gate, there's one of the stone structures is long, has a double door. He walks over to it and says, "Come, your rooms are ready for you. And we can get any food that you want. We want you to be ready for tomorrow. Opens the double doors, walks in, and there are some accommodation for the challengers. So a room for each of you can be sorted out, or if you're sharing room, whatever you wish, you can have.
Nope. We'll take one room. I need my bodyguard and my manager close.
Especially the bodyguard, but especially the manager.
Might I ask Mara one more question? Do you know where we might find Runka?
He's staying. Yeah, he's here as well.
Oh, excellent. I'd like to. What is that you say all the time? Scope out the competition.
Yes. I can't. I feel it's bad luck to see who you're going to fight. But if you two want to go, you're more than welcome. I'm just going to stay here and relax. But Remy, before you go, if you go, I need you to make sure this food isn't poisoned.
Of course. And then if there's food, he's just I'm that.
Make a Constitution save.
4.
The food is fine.
I mean, it's all right. Now, in 3 hours' time, if I'm dead, don't eat this.
I don't wait. I'm just eating right away. It's a game we play. He just likes to make sure it's fine. I know it's fine.
Remy take it very seriously. Remy's looking for anyone who comes from where Runka comes from. He wants to see if anyone else saw that match.
Okay, great.
So he's just like chatting to people, like, oh yeah, at I don't know, at the best watering hole he can find.
All right. So your intention is to leave the compound, go find a tavern or an inn where you can try to find some gossip about Runka and anything else. That's your intention. Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. Cody?
Unless you don't want any muscle, as so to speak, he says to Sylvan, because he knows that Sylvan's going to get a bit closer.
Yes, I'd like to follow the assassin and see if I can find any big bone people with large bones.
Oh yeah, nice.
Great. Thank you. Christian, what is Cholo going to do?
I'm going to relax in the room. I'm just trying to get ready for the match, just stretching.
Okay. Excellent. Okay. So Truby and Cody, your characters leave the compound and head off in search of information.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is the capital city. There's a lot of inns. There's a lot of taverns. So, you know, there's ones by the docks. There are ones by the compound. There are ones right in town. There are ones for rich people, ones for poor people, ones for people in between. There's no streetwise skill in this game. So
Investigation
is probably going to be your best bet.
Okay.
All right.
I suggested something that I'm very bad at.
Yeah,
Is it religion?
Ooh, I rolled amazing though. That's a 20, not natural. That was 19 plus 1.
8.
Nice.
Hey, Cody.
Yes.
You know, you're familiar with this kind of area, right?
Yes.
You know this area. So there are some interesting kind of cultural features of the cities and villages to the north. One of them is a tendency to use geometric tattoos in bands around the arms.
Interesting.
So, knowing that, as you explore a couple of different taverns, you come across one that has a group sitting at it, and a couple of the men have displayed just above their elbow these bands of geometric tattoos.
I'd like to point that out to Remy and says, those men over there have shapes on their arms. That's common amongst northern people, which I believe Runka is.
I see. You found the company he keeps.
We should ask about their shapes and perhaps why they chose them, and then lead naturally into who is Runka.
I can bring up the shapes part.
Very well. So we'd like to walk up to them, I guess.
Okay. This tavern is not flash, not super fancy, but it's has some affluence to it. It's not a down and out place at all. People are playing cards on the table.
Mm-hmm.
There is a musician pair that are singing and playing some kind of gentle sailor music.
Gotcha.
They're sitting at a round table. There are 4 of them. There's a woman, 3 men. One of the men is older. The other 2 men look like they could be the sons of this older guy. And whether the woman is a daughter or a wife of one of the younger guys or completely unrelated, it's harder to place her.
Okay.
This is a continuation of your incredible investigation roll. So you approach the table and their eyes go up to you.
Greetings.
Yeah, Remy says, hey, nice shapes. Look, my buddy here says that Northerners are no good at dice. We thought we'd come see if he was right about that.
I in fact did not say that, but I did say you were from the north.
Well,
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, bunch of Northerners, you and I.
you want to join us for a dice game? Is this what you're trying to say?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. You look like friendly people. But you look like you like a good time.
He looks.
I do not know how to play dice, but I'm a quick learner.
He looks at the other guys, and they look a little bit kind of nonplussed with your terrible human interaction, Truvy. But say, sure. Yep, okay. Grab a couple tables and have a seat.
And Remy's trying to help make a front of like, oh, we're here because we're friendly. But what we're actually trying to get to is like, I don't know, we're trying to get information about Runka out of these guys.
Sure. All right, the dice game starts off. So they're doing, it's a relatively common game in this area where they roll 3 6-sided dice. You're allowed to do doubling or halving of the odds. And on your turn, you can remove 1 dice and re-roll it. And it's like a statistics, a probability gambling game, and they get into it. Like, how keen are you guys on the gambling aspect?
I just hold up 1 gold piece and say, is this enough to play the game?
And Remy says, sure, and then tosses in a gold coin.
All right, they were definitely playing for coppers before, but yeah, please. You guys have never played this game, so it's just straight. You've never played, right? So it's just complete luck for you guys, I'm afraid.
Can I sleight of hand?
Yeah.
Remy's trying to lose.
Ah. Excellent. Cody, are you trying to do anything special?
No, I'm just kind of intrigued by this game of chance, and I'm just very focused on the dice.
Okay, sleight of hands away for Remy. And go ahead, Cody. Roll your roll. What'd Remy get for sleight of hand?
17.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you can lose as much as you want.
Good.
I rolled a 2, a 2, and a 4.
All right, you guys are hemorrhaging money as fast as you want it to be. Hey, their spirits go up. They become a lot more friendly. And that's too bad. Look,
Yeah.
have you never played before? Oh, look, what you need to do is, started giving you advice on the game. They start ordering some drinks on your behalf. And before you know it, you've got a drink sitting in front of you that they've paid for with your money.
We don't lose. and then hopefully this puts them in a happier position so they can start answering questions. We're just like, hey, did you what do you guys think about Runka, huh? Sure shot to win, right?
Oh. Yeah, of course. And they kind of hit me with an insight roll, you two.
19.
Ooh, I'm good at that. I've got +4 on that.
20.
Woo!
You guys can definitely tell there's an exchange of looks between them. And they say, well, yeah, it's, I don't think there's going to, he's a sure chance to win, but I'd heard that no one had turned up to challenge him, that he's the only one here.
Well, I heard that there was at least one other challenger.
Another challenger? Ooh.
Yep.
That's amazing.
He is a very boisterous half-orc named Jolo. Or so I've heard. Why do you want him to lose so badly? Isn't he one of your countrymen?
Oh. We think... And the woman says, guys, you've probably been drinking enough. I think it's time for us to go up to our rooms.
Remy's hand flies upwards. Another round!
She gets up and says, time to go. And one of the men kind of sheepishly looks at her, gets up, puts a couple coins on the table and says, it's been fun. We'll see you later. And the two of them leave. So the older man and one of the other guys is still there. And they say, look, Runka, and of course we want Runka to win. He's our countryman. But the father. Runka's father is, I don't know, he seems to have aligned himself to some strange people. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to wish them harm or wish them ill, I should say, or...
I'd like to say, well, how strange are we talking here? And I kind of push my half-drink beer towards him.
And meanwhile, the next round of drinks that you ordered, Remy, have arrived as well.
And I'm just like, well, we've got a toast. Till Runka.
He says,
But under Runka, and then secretly under my breath, I'm like, but actually, Cholo.
I just hope they both have fun.
So neutral.
and he says, all I can say is that I don't think it's a good look for the head of our village to be fraternizing with those people from the east.
Ooh, those Easterners. I've heard of people from the East.
Well, they've got some strange cultish ways that just don't seem natural to me.
Cults are the worst, for sure.
Indeed.
What kind of cult is this, if I may ask? It's a hobby of mine, collecting info on cults.
He says, look, I really know I've said too much already.
Look, I don't really care about that sort of stuff. I mean, affiliations, right? I just thought it was so crazy. He took that guy out in one elbow. I mean, is he really that strong, or was he like,
And again, they look at each other with a kind of conspiratorial look. And say, of course he's that strong.
He seems very formidable. It would be hard for anyone to beat him.
Yes, whoever is this poor person that's come to challenge him stands really no chance at all.
Yeah, great. And he definitely doesn't cheat, huh?
Well,
we would like to make wagers on the fight tomorrow, and we just want to make sure that our wagers are favorable.
Well, the young man speaks and says, I'll put money on Runka winning if you want to back this other person.
I mean, it sounds like you might know something we don't about Runka's skill in battle.
Just my room. I wonder what those guys are doing.
That's what I was about to say. Meanwhile, back at the... Actually, no, let's finish the conversation, because...
Yeah, I think we're going back as soon as... Like, Remy says... Yeah, I just want to know if there's foul play to tell Cholo about, and then, and then they're back.
The man and his son don't really give any more information. They say, hey, look, thanks for the game. Thanks for the drinks. Thanks for putting more coins in our pocket. And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow at the challenge. We got one challenge at least. You guys are going to be there, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
As well.
Okay. And
Rook is going down. You guys suck.
So meanwhile, over to you, Christian. So, Cholo, while they've been out trying to get information, what are you wanting to do around the compound?
Well, normally I'd go see the other guys practicing, but actually, yeah, I'll head down to the compound, see if maybe I can get a look of Ronka, maybe just like sparring, or see if he's doing anything in there.
Yeah, great. Yeah, so you go down to the sparring area, and you can also have a look at the arena where it's going to take place as well.
Ooh, yes.
So Runka is in the training area. So what they have in the training area is they have a whole bunch of padded wooden posts that have been embedded into the ground. They have some targets because they also do archery and a whole bunch of other things. But what he's doing is he's laying into these padded posts and, kneeing, elbowing, punching, giving them a good smacking. Mara, the guy at the gate, wasn't lying when he said that Runko was a big, or no, it was that woman at the pool described him as a pile of muscle, and he is just this big, yeah, he's a big, tall, strong guy.
I'm just gonna walk up straight to him, introduce myself. Hey, I'm the new challenger. What's your name? And stick my hand out to shake it.
He definitely looks surprised to see you. He says, "Challenger?"
Yeah, I'm the challenger. Has no one mentioned me?
And a smile goes across his face, and he says, I am so relieved that someone else has made it. My name is Runka." And he extends like a ham. It's a big hand, like a ham-sized hand, over to you and reaches down to shake your hand.
So I want to go for the forearm, not going for the hand, going for that forearm grip handshake.
Yeah, this shake. Yeah. And oh, sorry, you didn't see this one.
No, that's how I was doing the phone.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, you can tell he is one strong fellow. He is a big man.
So I want to try to squeeze, not to hurt, but just to show it's not gonna be easy as you think, buddy.
Yeah. And he senses that, and a kind of little, little crease between his eyes forms as he squeezes back. Yeah, so Cholo, where do you come from?
Oh, that's a good question. Where do I come from? From the south. Bridgeton, yes.
Bridgeton.
Famous place. You may have heard of it.
Yes, I've heard of Bridgeton. I've heard that you're a very small place.
We're tiny but terrible. But the lit and little,
Well, I'm just practicing here, just warming up the muscles. You don't use them, they turn to fat.
That's true. That is very true. I'm going to start hitting the mannequin right next to him.
And in the way that that people do when they know they're going to go up against each other, he's doing it and trying to look a bit impressive while watching you to see what you've got as well.
I want to give it like 75%. I don't want to go 100.
Look, do you want to hit me with a performance roll, either that or a deception roll, whatever you choose?
What's my higher? You said performance, was it?
Performance or deception?
Performance for sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, 21.
Oh, look.
Oh, yeah.
You catch him at some point. He kind of actually smirks, and then regains his composure as he gets into it. If he is trying to hold back, then you have a lot to be worried about, because it doesn't look like he's holding back. And every time he hits the post, the whole post goes moves. He's a strong lad.
All right. There's nothing to show dexterity, right? Nothing to show speed. I don't know if there's any kind of equipment.
Oh yeah, they've got those great, those ones that the posts that also have the in martial arts ones with the arm bits coming out that you can go. Yeah, exactly. So you can do that as well if you want.
Yeah, go one of those, and again, try to give it 75%.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead.
What do you want me to roll for it? Sorry.
Same thing. Performance or deception.
13.
Oh yeah. Okay, good. I mean, yeah, cool. Yeah, that's nice. Hey, so yeah, is there any, and you can do that as long as you want. He's going to probably be there for about 20 minutes before he's had enough.
No, I just kind of want to say, hey, it's nice meeting you. Look forward to the match. Best of luck.
He extends his hand and shakes his hand, and he says, I'm really glad that you've made it, because you're the only one. So what was going to be a full day of rounds and counter rounds and round robins is just going to be us.
Very much looking forward to it.
Okay, and he leaves you, puts a towel over his shoulder, and heads back inside.
Before he goes, I kind of want to see, like, if he looked tired, like if that practice took it out of him.
All right, do a
Was he
insight
giving it
roll.
like was he giving it all, or was there a little bit he wasn't giving?
Insight for me.
That's 20.
Okay, you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
Kinda, not anymore.
He was not holding back. He was going for pure intimidation.
Ooh.
What's your
All right.
strength?
What's my strength?
Yeah, what's your strength?
13.
13. Okay. If he gets his hands on you, you are in big trouble.
Okay, good to know.
He
Not
is
scared at all.
He's not nearly fast as you, though. He's a tank. He's slow and powerful, but you don't want to be hit by him. Your speed, though, you're probably twice his speed, though.
Mm,
Good to know. Good to know.
sized him up.
Okay, so then, anything else happening that day? Are you? Let's say that Truby, Cody, you guys get back from your tavern investigation. You arrive back at the compound.
Yeah, I'd like to tell Cholo what we found as far as, how his father seems to have kind of aligned himself with some, less than savory cultish type people. So maybe there's some sort of, conspiracy going on behind the scenes, but everyone else thinks that he's going to mop the floor with you.
I love the challenge. I kind of just wanted to rate, like, I don't get a sense that he wants to cheat or he's going to cheat. But from what you just said, maybe you guys should be looking out in the background to see if there's anyone else trying to do something they shouldn't be doing.
I don't think he's going to cheat. I think he's just bigger and stronger than you
That's
are.
fair.
Yeah.
Always
I mean,
appreciate the
I was trying to
confidence
fight-
you inspire, Sylvan.
if he was applying some sort of like sleeping powders or poisons to his fists or something crazy like that. No, it turns out that he's just really good at smashing people. Like he's not going to cheat. He's just going to really try and pulverize you, and he's very capable of doing that.
Yeah, good. I appreciate it, guys. Maybe
He did the elbow thing.
Yeah, the elbow thing, 100% true. He turns out didn't die, but almost died. You can't remember who he is, so
So you have that to look forward to.
yeah, you guys are the best.
Yeah. But yeah. So yeah. Good luck.
Appreciate it.
Hey, so the Mara and his wife bring food to your room. Some beautiful seafood, beautiful saffron rice. That's really, really, really nice. Some carbs, some protein. Get you anything that you want to drink. Yeah. And then the evening, unless you're planning on doing anything that evening, the evening, it'll move into the nighttime.
No, I'm just carbo loading. Just getting ready.
Just getting ready? Okay. In that case, the morn dawns. The day of the challenge. Oh, let me pause and rewind. You also got to see what the arena looked like, but I didn't describe the arena to you. So the arena is circular. It's,
Classic.
As one could probably imagine. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It is about 100 feet in diameter. So it's a big place.
Yeah.
And what they have is just right up, and it's sunk into the ground,
Oh.
embedded into the stone, right at the foot of these hills. So it's embedded into the ground and into the hills itself. Right above this arena, there's a walkway area where the people that spend the most money can stand right above. And then above that, the hill goes up on an angle, and there are delineated 2 areas, one for a medium priced, and then above that, a copper piece to enter. And it's just, there are no seats in that area. It's just a sloped bank. The only thing else to notice in this area is that there is also, if you imagine it's a circular arena, there's also a square, like a cube that protrudes into it, where it looks like the king or queen or mayor or whoever is in charge of this place sits and watches. Imagine like a Julius Caesar throne, watching area. Yeah. So that's what it looks like. That's what you're up against. There are also some rocks, some natural rocks, whether they're used for cover or for whatever, in the arena. So that's what the arena itself looked like. Cool.
Gotcha.
So back to the present. So the morning has dawned. Any plans for the day before because it doesn't take place until the evening, so you've got a lot of time to spend. But if you don't want to do anything, you can just rest and wait until the evening happens with the challenge.
I'd like to secretly steal away for a minute and bet 30 gold on Cholo to win.
Nice.
But I don't want to tell anybody.
Okay, excellent. No problem. You got 30 on. You're the odds are 4-1.
Oh, excellent.
Okay. Anyone else do anything?
My first taste of gambling at the dice tables, and I'm already addicted.
Okay, Christian, Truby, you guys doing anything?
I would also like to bet on myself.
Okay.
We're all sneaking away.
Yeah.
Individually.
I don't want anyone to know.
Yeah, how much are you betting
I
on
gotta
yourself?
go. Just gotta go use the bathroom and be right back. Get those nervous scords right before a match.
Yeah.
Of course. The bathrooms of it.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I gotta go cut weight before I weigh in. I got 58 gold. I'm gonna do all of it.
You put all your money on you for the win. I love it.
Yep.
Okay.
Come back.
I hope we don't have to buy anything.
Yeah, I know. Or we do if I win. It's like, whoo, feel lighter. Feel ready for that match. All the carbs.
Excellent. Thanks. And Truby, is Remy doing anything?
No.
No?
He's just he's just waiting for the match to begin and to escort Jolo to as soon as the match is done, his contract is up. So they're almost there. So you just need to make sure that he gets to the ring and that nothing untoward happens to him during that time.
Okay. The evening comes. There is a lot of excitement in the air as people have been pouring in the gates. People have been filing in since about midday, setting up with picnics, finding the best place they can within their price range, whether it's the silver, the gold, or the copper price range. There's a lot of noise. Music has been playing all afternoon. It's like a festival.
A lot of hubbub for 2 people.
So because there haven't been enough challenges, they've filled the time by putting on other things in the show. They've had some other competitions. They've had organized local strongman competitions of throwing rocks and things like that. They've had some music playing so that it doesn't end up just being, Runka coming out and hitting you with an elbow, and it all finished within 10 seconds.
Gotta pad the runtime.
Yeah, there
Exactly.
you go.
Exactly.
Paid that entrance fee. You got to make
Yeah,
sure they get the show.
Give them a show.
Okay.
Yeah, nice.
No, you go.
No,
you
no,
go.
no. I was just thinking, like, is there any like Runka like merchandise? like, can you get an inflatable head or something, or like a cat?
Do you want to buy some? They've got someone.
No.
What they've got is they've got someone.
Stuffed Roka arms.
Or
Yeah.
one of those clapping, like, you pull the string.
What they do have is they have an enterprising guy near the gate has got some ink and is doing like tattoo bands around, not actually tattooing, but just drawing bands around arms for Runka supporters.
Oh, I gotcha.
So
And I'm like to him, do you do Cholo ones? Or
Who's
are
Cholo?
he's the other guy that's fighting.
oh, I'll draw whatever you want me to draw, I suppose.
Yeah, can you kind of do me like a mask, but like make it look as much like a jaguar as you can.
Yeah, okay. And so it gets out his ink and starts doing dots on you, and before you know it, you look like you got a jaguar mask on.
Little whiskers.
All right.
All right.
And then I show up in front of Cholo and I'm like,
That's perfect. I'm going to have you announce me and just like,
So
all right.
So the time has come. You are Cholo, and if you you're taken down some steps, subterranean, to where so that you can get into the arena. You have to go down some steps into like a holding area underground, where and then a gate will open and you'll enter the arena. Meanwhile, Cody and Truby, your characters get shown to the gold area, the walkway right at the top. Because you are the manager and the bodyguard, you're allowed to be there. But if you truly want Remy to be your announcer, that is permissible.
ooh,
Yeah, Remy.
I could have a guy at the bottom and a guy on top, or would it be best to have both guys on top?
I'm a very good announcer. I have a very clear speaking voice.
I don't know which one would be funnier. Like, I love you, buddy. You're the best at finding things out and, feeding people when they're not asking to be fed. But I think I'm gonna have Remy do this one.
That's fair. I
I will
understand.
do this thing you ask of me.
Okay, so Remy, are you going to do the announcing from down in the pit or from up high?
From as high as I can possibly get.
Wonderful. Hit me with perception rolls, you two. So by you two, I mean Sylvan and Remy. Hit me with a perception roll, please.
Natural 20.
Uh-oh.
3.
So that's going to be a 27.
Great.
I'm like sitting by myself, so I'm just looking at everything.
Awesome. I just need to do one small quick setup thing here. All right.
Dice have been rolling hot tonight.
Yeah, I know.
Unlike
Yeah,
here.
nice.
I know. And now I'm afraid I was gonna roll yours, but now I'm afraid to. No, I stuck it out
Yeah, I don't want you
this whole time.
Don't you put that evil on my dice?
All right.
Ooh.
The
Oh, this-
evening has come. I just need to do one last. Sorry, people. Where has it gone?
That is awesome. Did you make this map?
No, there's an Australian guy made this map.
This is awesome.
It's a cool map.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Well, let's show people what we're talking about.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, here's our map. So I want to show. So Remy and Sylvan, you come into this gold seat area. Yeah.
Yep.
This whole circle around the arena is for the gold people only. And then directly above you, sitting on the rocks above, are silver people. I haven't populated with all the civilians.
Okay.
I was gonna say, not very many.
Fair enough.
Because,
No one's heard of me.
Because I
Tokens
did it.
everywhere. Tokens.
Exactly. It would just be too confusing because what you really need to know, Remy, here's what you need to know. What you need to see is that there is an arena below you. That's all you see.
What did you
Great.
roll?
I rolled a 3.
Sylvan,
My
ahead.
assassin bodyguard. Nothing less.
It's because Remy's always looking for like shadows moving or like people in like cloaks and hoods, and so he's oblivious to any real dangers, I think.
So, but Sylvan, what you notice is that 2 of your buddies, not so buddies, from the pool, Goggles and Grim-Man, are among the gold customers on the other side of the circle.
Mm-hmm.
You also see that a striking woman is seated in the seat of honor with 2 guards on either side of her.
Yes.
She raises a hand, and then this gate. Wait, stop it. This gate opens up. Our friends Cholo and Runka are then allowed to leave their area and enter the arena.
I'd like to kind of elbow Remy and point out the two bandits or cell swords from before across the.
Imagine you hitting him in the head because you're so much taller.
Yeah.
and Remy's like, yeah, okay, but he's like actually stressing out about what he's gonna say.
Public speaking nerves.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I need to use the bathroom. No, you don't.
And Mara, who's is over here, looks at you. Remy, go.
Oh. And then what Remy does is he runs from the golden seats past the silver seats, and he runs up to address the copper seats because he assumes that that's where like the teeming masses are, right? And these are the people that are going to make noise, not the gold seat people.
I like it.
Okay, and now what you gonna do? What you gonna say? Let's hear it. I'm ready for this.
Remy says, all the way from Bridgerton, a 5-day journey here, beset by a family of owlbears. He's the only other guy that made it here. He's fast. He's mighty. He strikes like lightning. It's Cholo Cinco Veres. The Jaguar, the Masquerita, make some noise!
I love that he actually remembered that. That's awesome. I'm just gonna walk in, hands up, just bowing to everyone. Bowing. Make sure and bow to the queen or the lady in charge in the front.
Hit me
And
with
then
the
lastly, I want to bow to my challenger as well.
to Runka.
To Runka.
Okay.
Hey, Remy, hit me with a performance roll. Come on.
Oh no. Do we have inspiration? in this?
You have inspiration? Sure, go ahead.
I'm using it on this roll.
I love
But you
that.
haven't rolled yet.
That's okay. Go. In our
Okay.
game, I make them actually say their inspiration before they roll.
Oh, that's clever. I like that.
I got a natural 20 and plus 2, 22.
But you electrify the crowd. They start standing up, craning their necks to see over the people in front of them who have stood up to find this magnificent specimen of a luchador, trying to see who this jaguar is. They erupt into applause.
Even Sylvan turns around and starts clapping, just kind of lightly. That's a lot for him.
Seeing that, I get inspired. Not inspired. I get motivated. It's just like I'm ready.
I'll tell you what. Because of that, you can have an extra inspiration, Cholo.
Ooh.
You are so pumped up by that. And in fact, when you turn towards Runka and bow to him, you're pretty sure you saw a moment's hesitation or doubt cross his mind, hearing this incredible exhortation given by Remy.
Love it.
Like any
And
performer,
Remy's hit-
eating off of it.
Remy's head, he's like, "Oh, get him, Tiger."
I'm gonna turn and look at Remy and just like one tear. I'm so proud of him. Just one tear. Through the mask. You don't really see it. You just see the wet mark on the mask.
So then Runka's announcer is his father.
Oh,
And I wish I had the foresight to have had his token ready. But he, like Runka, is a big man. He stands just above the grating over here. I don't have a token for him, I'm sorry. And
Makes him scary. We can just imagine what he looks like.
Oh my God, he could look like anything.
and he says, Runka, the strongest of us all, the strongest in a generation, the strongest in 3 generations, pummeler of men, destroyer of opponents, is here to entertain you. He will be your Queen's Day champion.
boo.
Get him,
It just-
Sylvan.
It just isn't as impressive an opening speech as Remy's. It just isn't. So people applaud and they're ready. And then, Cholo, you may move yourself. Oopsie, I've scrolled out too far. Move yourself to whatever part of the arena you want to be in.
Ooh.
Where do you want to go?
Away from the pointy things. Like over yeah, like that's cool.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay, guy.
Sorry, maybe one more away. I don't know if I want to be so close to the wall. No, the other way. Yeah, right on.
Okay. Initiative time.
Well, at least it wasn't a 2.
I got a 6.
Sorry,
What'd you
gotta
get?
get him out of the way. Gotta get him out of the way. 7, sorry.
I got a 6.
Oh,
Oh,
You get to go first.
all right.
This is hype.
What you
All
gonna
right.
do, buddy?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna try
straight in front of
to,
him?
yeah, straight for him. Just a front kick to the gut. See if I can get that. Oof. 13.
That's what you needed.
Nice. Right.
Right.
This guy is not about finesse. I don't know if you figured that out yet.
Yeah.
All right.
He's just going to break you like Dolph Lundgren.
It's gonna work the body for right now since I already got one in there. So just gonna go for a punch to the gut.
Wait, didn't you just do a punch to the gut?
No. I kicked front kick to the gut.
Did you roll for damage?
Oh no, sorry. I was just gonna do the
Just
if I
yeah,
hit,
go
then
for it. Do
damage
whatever.
after.
However you want to do it. Go for
And
it.
it's just 2 unarmored, right?
Yep.
Okay, so 25.
Ooh.
25
Right.
damage? No, 25
No,
damage.
no. 25 for the second hit.
Okay, yeah. Whoa.
5 damage.
Yeah, you hit him. Definitely go for it. Next one.
Oh, so it's 3 unarmored? Oh,
No, you get 2.
He did.
yeah, I did the 2.
You did the 2. Okay, great. You did 2 punches. Boom, boom. Roll that damage.
Let's go.
13.
Wow. He feels that, and some blood trickles down his nose. He is really surprised, and he goes for his signature elbow. His elbow comes flying out for you.
Oh,
Not the elbow.
He jumps up in the air and brings it down on the top of your head.
Oh.
What's your armor class?
16.
I rolled a glorious 1. He jumps up. You move out of the way, and he falls flat on his face. You have advantage on him.
Oh, he's on the ground. Okay, I don't want to be. I don't want to kick him on.
Wait. Cholo, sorry, not Cholo. Remy and Sylvan, hit me with a perception roll.
you know it's going to be a bad one.
Meanwhile, the crowd goes, "Oh!"
I got an 11 on that one.
I got actually a crit on that one. So,
You got a 20?
Yeah, 20
Okay.
plus 1.
Hey,
21.
hey, look. The grim guy is moving his hands in some kind of strange way.
Oh no.
You don't see anything.
I don't see anything.
Round 2. You're up. What you doing, Cholo?
All right, I am going to see if I can. I'll do my 2 unarmored, but I want to see if I can do damage as like a 4.
Don't mind me.
The leg
Just
lock.
Measuring.
None of those instructions.
Don't mind me. Do. Okay, go.
4-figure leg lock. Let's see. Signature 2. So that is 9. First one. Ugh. 12.
12
Oh, wait.
misses.
Did you say advantage?
Advantage, yeah. I did say
Okay,
advantage.
so first one, totally, both of them miss. It's better. 3.
That
Oh,
was a 2.
that was a 2. Okay, so 23.
Marking it down.
Oh yeah.
Okay, the
Keep
second
going.
one. The second one connects.
Right? Ugh, 5.
Your first one did. Sorry, I forgot to write it down. Your first one did 13, right?
Yes.
Yep, I'm pretty
Too
sure that's right.
excited to remember.
Great. Okay. A strange thing happens. The nose, which you definitely had broken, just kind of goes back. And he actually doesn't attack you. He looks up in shock at the people up here. And yeah, so that's his turn. He's just really surprised. Okay.
He looked up in this direction.
Sorry, he is. You can see the back of his head, I'm afraid.
Oh, okay. Can't
Yeah.
tell.
Remy, Sylvan, what you doing?
I'm just kind of like looking intently at the fight. I do want to kind of keep an eye, like one eye kind of over at these guys here in the corner, just to make sure they're not doing anything suspect. But
All
so
right.
far I haven't seen anything yet.
Well, the perception roll was me to see if you actually noticed anything. If you want to spend your kind of action looking at them, then you can definitely also see that grim guy, this grim guy was definitely doing something arcane looking with his hands.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do that then. I'll perceive him and I'll keep watching him.
Okay, great. Remy, what you doing?
Are there how front is he to the action? Is he like absolute front row? Or
Oh, this is the
like-
front row. Yep.
Okay. Oh gosh. Remy's quite far from them as well. It's bad form to just shoot him, I guess. Remy is
5,
like,
4.
okay, everyone, the gold rose. It's time for the wave, and then he gets people to like stand up. And he's like, so we're gonna do like a rolling hands up in the air, and he's like trying to get everyone. Into
Okay.
it.
He's starting to get some crowd spirit going.
Yeah, exactly. And if he sees people not doing it, he points at them and he's like, "That means you too."
I see what you're trying to do. Okay, great. Okay, excellent. Sylvan, you doing anything? Oh no, you've already done your thing. Okay,
I've already done it. Yeah, I noticed them doing some shady spell stuff.
Great. And let's give his name. Oh no, I don't need to do that. Okay, Cholo, you're up.
All right. Since I was working the legs, I kind of want to try to roll to the top, see if I can get some kind of arm bar. So I'll just do it as 2 unarmed strikes. Ugh. 13. 2 13s. Unless he's, I'm not sure.
No, he's not disadvantaged anymore.
Okay. Is he still on the ground? Because then I can change what I'm doing.
He would have stood up.
Okay. Then 2 elbows to the face. They were both 13.
Okay, boom, boom, 13, both hit. Yep, go for it. Roll damage.
Ooh, 8.
Nice.
6, 13.
Ouch. Well, he has definitely disillusioned himself. Or disillusioned? That's not right. Shaken free the thought that you are not a threat. That's for sure. And he 2 punches. Punch and a kick, actually. A punch and a kick. His punch, armor class 13.
Sorry, mine 16.
His kick, oh man, he misses again. And he is going to allow you an opportunity attack while he goes and actually he's going to go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and jumps up on this rock and faces you.
Oof, but I get an opportunity, right?
Yeah, opportunity shot.
Right. I'm going to go for a slap to the chest.
Yeah.
17.
Yep, that's good enough.
5.
Wow. Okay. Sylvan. Remy, you're next.
Yeah, great. He's keeping an eye on these 2, and he's slowly making his way over to them. 1, 2, 3,
okay.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah, great. Perfect. Sylvan.
I'd like to kind of down below where people can see with my hands kind of underneath the guardrail here.
Yeah.
I'd like to cast Moonbeam. Oh wait, what time of day is this?
It's nighttime.
Oh, perfect. Moonbeam then. So I'm going to cast that on this point right in between the 2 to try to see if I can interrupt his whatever sort of spells or whatever he's doing.
Okay. That was here, was it?
I wanted to do like the point right in between the 2.
Okay,
so
good. Yep, good.
Tagged both of them.
Okay, what does Moonbeam do?
They need so basically a silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius and a 40-foot high cylinder of moonbeam light. And until the end spell ends, when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time or a turn starts their turn there, it's engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain. So they need to do a Constitution saving throw against my 15 spell save,
which he fails.
Okay, and then they take 2d10 radiant damage.
Ouchie. That's a lot of damage.
Oh, those are d8s. Whoops.
One was pretty high too.
Yeah, one was pretty high. I messed that one. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that's 12. 12 points of damage of radiant damage.
Wow.
Or 6 on a past success.
Wow. Okay. Oh, that's definitely caught not only their attention, but the crowd, and the crowd goes, woo, thinking there's some kind of like fireworks, something. Whoa!
Moonbeam.
Yeah, Remy tries to play into that to mask the fact that we're trying to deal with this guy. It's like, behold the spectacular show that accompanies Jolo for all his matches. The moon gods approve.
And she goggles 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, spends all of her action doing a double movement, and Remy there is something shiny and glittery in one of her hands.
Oh, no.
And she is making eye contact with you and heading towards you.
Rare collectible.
Or a shiny mushroom that glows in moonbeams.
Oh, I haven't seen one of those.
Okay, and the grim guy will follow her. 1, 2, 3, 4, and stay behind. That's there. Okay, now it is Cholo's turn.
Oof.
Yeah, Cholo.
You close that out.
Oh yeah, sorry.
You know what? Do I have enough space? I have a 40 speed. I want to see if I can try to get on top with him.
Yeah, yep. Each of those is only 5 feet.
So you went like right here?
I want to get up on there with him.
Yeah.
Okay, you run. Yep.
Yeah,
A simple athletics roll. Very simple. Basically, as long as you don't roll another 2.
Well, he didn't roll a 2.
It wasn't a 2.
It was a 1.
Just the one before that.
All right, you guys are both. You're both pulling out the ones. I'm sorry, you lose your rest of your turn. He takes
all right.
he takes advantage of the situation to just drop on you. Kaboom! And then he gets 2 attacks. The first is going to suplex you, to boom you, and the next one is to grab you and smash you on the rock.
Oh,
First one, he drops on you. Oh my good, he gets advantage, thankfully. So the first roll was a 10. Second roll is an 18.
Yep, that'll do it.
oh.
7 points.
7 points.
And then he tries to grab you. I figured out that I was cheating by allowing him to just grab you and then to throw you straight away. So he just tries to grapple you. Still at advantage, and he gets a 17.
Yeah. Oh.
You're 16, I believe.
Yes.
Okay, and he grabs you and kind of lifts you up a bit.
Mhm.
And that makes it your turn.
Are my arms free? Or are they like...
Yeah, he's grabbed you by your clothes and lifted you up.
All right. I'm going to try to pop him in the ear. First one.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
That's not bad.
Not bad. 21. And then a headbutt for the second one. Ooh, 13.
13 is what you need, if you remember.
Oh, yeah. All right. Damage. 7.
6.
And 13.
Oh my goodness, you are just whooping this dude.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You actually kind of daze him with that shot. Remy, you're up.
Great. Remy sees the 2 advancing and he's like, oh no. So he drops back a bit. Further into the stalls. And oh no, you know what? No, he stays where he is. And then he's like, is it that time? It's the prize giveaway. Then he throws a bunch of gold coins. Remember, Jolo is generous, and he throws them onto the ground in front of him. To try and congest the pathway.
Oh, I see. That's pretty smart.
Just right about here.
Yeah, great. Cholo.
Remember, the Jolo show is the best show.
Excellent. All right, great. Thank
Throws
you.
coins.
Throws coins. Take off however many coins that you throw. Sylvan, what you doing?
I'm going to move up here. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'm going to, as my action, I'm just going to move Moonbeam right over here. So I need
great.
Another, what was that,
I think it was
Constitution?
2d10.
Constitution saving throw against the 15.
They both fail.
Excellent.
Man, I'm gonna have to. All right.
4 and 4 is 8. 8 radiant damage.
Okay.
Moonbeam.
Moonbeam, moonbeam, boombeam, boombeam.
Oh,
like-
okay,
It's
their
just
turn.
slowly
Goggles.
moving and following them.
Goggles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So she spends all her movement crawling over people, jumping over, moving around. So she doesn't get to attack you. She gets up to there. Grim guy, though,
Oh, Grim Guy.
he is
Only room for 2 edgelords in this campaign.
Or 3.
No, there's not room for 3. That's what I'm saying.
I was considering changing, but no.
he gives up any attempt at subtlety. He pulls his wand out again, and if you remember, he used it last time, and 3 balls of light shoot at you, Remy.
Ooh.
Golden light flings out of them. You take 10 hit points damage as they
Ooh.
smack you in the chest. And now it is our friend Runka's turn. He's dazed, but he shakes it off. He still has you in his hands. He runs with you in his hands and smashes you against the wall.
Whoa.
Excellent. And he did not think it too much. Total of 10.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And then, with his second action, he attempts to swing you around and then drop you on this rock behind.
Oh.
Oh, 20!
Oh no.
But not nearly as much damage. Only 5. And you hear his father from the stadium saying, "Runka! Runka! Runka!" And his followers from around the audience start shouting out in time, "Runka! Runka!" Kind of an off-time chant thing. And that brings it around to Cholo's turn.
All right. I'm going to spend a key point to sweep the leg. And
Put him in a body bag, Johnny.
all right. Okay, 25.
Oh, yeah.
And I guess like I kind of want him to fall into the rock with that sweep. And then like if I can just grab his head and just bash it one more time with the second one.
Yeah, go for it.
19.
Yeah,
Oh,
both
yeah.
are successful. He hits the ground. His head hits the rock.
7. Another 7. 14.
Oh my goodness. And there is no doubt about it that he is looking bad.
So with that sweep, he's knocked prone.
Yes. So he's knocked prone. So
Nice.
let's put him here. Actually, let's put him there. No, let's put him there. See, he's now fallen onto the rock. He hit his head on the rock. Okay. Remy, she's right in front of you. Goggles is right in front of you.
Cool. Remy. Remy considers his tragic role more important than this other role now. So he's like tries to start a counter chant, and he's like Cholo, 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 Cholo,
Cholo, Cholo, Cholo. All right,
Cholo.
great.
Yeah.
If you want that to be your action, hit me with a performance roll.
Okay. Yeah. Oh no, this one's considerably worse. 4.
Great. Excellent. Cholo, Cholo.
Ah!
Runka! Runka!
Yeah.
You know how like a bad wave is just like really naff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, actually you've lowered his prestige by this bad performance.
You turned into a human Vuvuzuela. You're just like,
Okay, Sylvan, what you doing?
I'm going to run up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right where I need to be.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going to use a bonus action to cast the cantrip Shillelagh, which I cast on my quarterstaff.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm imbuing it with nature's power, the power of fungus. And I'm going
so
to
smelly.
I'm going to attack with my quarterstaff.
Okay, roll. He's pretty nimble.
So natural 1.
Oh, gotta take a picture.
Excellent.
Yeah, that would have been 5. So no.
Can you roll damage, please?
Roll damage for myself?
No.
Not what he said.
Oh.
That's what he meant, but that's not what he said.
Just roll damage. This is how much you hit Remy. You hit Remy in the head. I'm sorry.
No. Oh wait. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to do a D8 with this spell. I'm sorry, Remy.
So Remy, you're too busy not even paying attention to the combat, right? You're
Yeah.
zoning out, and all of a sudden this big club swacks you in the back of the head for how much?
It'll be 4 points of damage.
Wah wah.
Ow. What?
I thought it was going to be cool. I'm sorry.
I'm like, are you good?
I'm not used to physical combat. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. You manage.
Goggles goes next. Goggles tries to knife you, Remy.
Oh.
Does a 17 hit?
Certainly.
4 plus make a Constitution save.
Ooh, no.
She needs to take a Constitution save 2 from my Halo of Skill.
Oh yeah.
But she fails. What do you get from that?
That is a D4.
You roll that while Truby rolls his Constitution
2.
save.
12.
That's not good enough.
Uh-oh.
A burning sensation. I mean, the blade didn't nick you very bad, but you just feel this numbness start to spread from where the wound is.
Ugh. I also use my reaction to halve the incoming damage. So
Okay.
I kind of dropped, and it just but the dagger still manages to get my cheek.
Yeah. And Grim Guy shouts, "Get down!" To the audience that's in front, and he kind of leans over, and a bolt of fire
Oh God.
comes out of his finger towards you, Remy.
Uh-oh.
Instead, he hits one of the civilians.
Oh God.
Oh!
Innocent bystander.
It's an innocent bystander who is thankfully not killed, but falls prone to the ground.
Oh no.
Runka goes, shakes it off, and regains some hit points.
Ooh.
And then turns to you, Cholo, and because you're not in his hands anymore, and just punches up into your solar plexus.
Ooh.
Ah, a 1.
Nice.
We've gotten more ones in this game
I
than
know.
should be statistically possible.
Just 1s and 20s all night long.
The way I like it.
Okay, he so miscalculates, he punches the rock in front of him.
Yes.
Yeah!
Idiot.
Ah! and loses his turn. Cholo, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna go for a kidney shot, and then I'll use another key point to try to push him against the rock. Do that. Where's my 20?
He's not looking good.
15 for the punch, and then a key point to try to push him 15 feet into the rock. I can't see. 5. That's a 5. That's 12. Can I use my inspiration?
Yes.
Which one is it?
You just roll it again.
Inspiration.
Oh, is it?
It gives you advantage.
It's better. 18.
Yep.
Yeah.
4, so that's 8 for the punch. And then for the key push, 7, so 15.
Oh my goodness. He goes down.
Yes.
Oh.
You smack him against the thing and he slumps. The crowd goes, they're in shock. People stand up, craning. What? Huh? Runka? What? A hush goes over the crowd. Remy, you're on.
Yeah, Remy's like, oh my gosh. And then but then rolls around here, pulls out his rapier and stabs her in the back. I get sneak attack because I've got a friendly next to my enemy. But we are playing flanking rules as well, right? So I
Yep.
get advantage?
You
Is that
do,
correct?
yep.
Great.
Ooh, flank.
Great. Great. Oh. 13.
Not good enough.
Oh, whoops. Damn it.
Okay, Sylvan. She's right in front of you. You can't hit Remy this time.
Yeah,
He can certainly try.
I can try. I'm actually going to. I want to do wild shape so bad.
Well, do it.
I'm going to use a wild shape charge to get my symbiotic entity ready again. So the spores are kind of covering my arms and my chest and giving me bonus temporary hit points and damage for my next turn.
Okay. Fine. She turns to you, Remy. She doesn't like being where she is, to be honest. So she does a disengage, but you don't get to attack her, Sylvan. And as she wheels around you, Remy, stepping over people, the people around you kind of just start scattering now. And through the crowd, she sweeps around and she tries to strike you again. This is the second round that you've had. You were slashed the first time.
Yeah.
You need to make another Constitution save.
Okay.
So does she. She started her turn within 10.
Okay, we'll do hers. She failed hers.
Nice. So now that I have symbiotic entity, it's 2d4 damage. That's 2.
Nice.
3 points of damage.
Okay.
Not great, but hey.
What'd you get, Truby?
I rolled a 13 on my con save.
Okay, that's what you needed. You got a 12. You got a 12 last time, right?
Yeah.
So that is what you needed, and so that's fine. If you had failed, then there would have been some. So you have the numbness has spread, but if it had spread more, it would have started affecting your dexterity.
Oh,
And
not my dexterity.
Yes. Anyway, so she strikes you with her blade again. And I think a 20 is probably going to hit. So you need to make another Constitution save, and you take 4 points of damage.
No. Oh, no. I rolled a 5 on my con save. I used my reaction to half the damage. Oh!
Okay, fine.
You may
Great.
try and poison me, but I'm still fast. Ow! Oh!
Grim guy, where he is, he points to you, Sylvan,
Oh no. My
and
arch nemesis.
says, "Hold,"
Oh no.
which isn't probably very wise against a druid. But anyway, you have to make a wisdom save against hold person.
Okay.
You need a 14.
I think I might have it. Oh yeah, I totally do. I rolled a 18.
Okay.
Nice.
That's not what I wanted him to do. I made a mistake. Okay. Anyway, thank you. Cholo, what are you going to do? Because Runka is down. What you doing, Cholo?
Ooh. I was so into the match. I haven't really been paying attention to those guys up there. So I kind of want to try to raise up Runka and just tell the crowd it was a good match and kind of raise his arm like it was good. He did very well.
Excellent. Okay, great. Yeah, thanks. No problem. Yeah, you do that. Do you want? You're playing to the crowd? Yeah.
Yeah, and I kind of just want to whisper like it was a good match. You did very well. Like I like the way you got up on that rock.
That was awesome. Okay, the noble woman on the sitting on the seats, stands up and claps and says, "It appears we have a champion." And everyone else starts standing and starts applauding.
I love it.
I'm just gonna whisper, we're both champions. I'm more of a champion, but we're both champions. But I'm a little more.
He's definitely punch drunk. He's he's alive, but he's kind of doesn't know what's going on. Remy?
Yeah, and Remy's like, woo! Yeah, that's right. Woo! Go with the Jaguar. And then stabs this woman in front of him. Great. Oh, jeez. 11.
No, you don't. Sylvan.
I'm gonna run up here to help out my boy Remy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit
I need
with
help.
my quarterstaff. Natural 20.
Yeah.
So, oh my god,
About time.
I don't even know how to calculate this. So I still have Shillelagh going.
Yeah.
So that turns it into a D8 for damage, and then a crit. So I roll twice, plus 1d6 for necrotic damage for my whatever entity, my
Yeah.
symbiotic.
2d8 and 1d6.
You rolled a d6 twice as well.
Oh, you do? Oh, yeah. Okay, great.
All dice that apply to a crit are rolled twice.
Okay, so that's
It was 8 and 8.
8 and 8, so 16 points of damage.
Wow.
Finally, symbiotic entity worked.
Yes.
And in a glorious moment, as you wheel it around, connects and in slow motion. What do you want to happen to her, basically?
I just want to hit her so hard with it that like teeth fly out. like a Guy Ritchie movie.
And she wheels around, pirouettes around on the spot, and falls.
Yes.
Grimguy does not like the look of this at all. And he starts to run up the hill. Meanwhile, the noble woman says something to her guards, and they both start running in that direction. Well, they start running
towards us or towards the.
Well, who knows? Hard to
You
tell.
don't know.
That's true, I guess.
Cholo, around you, glory. People start throwing flowers at you. People start throwing money at you. People start shouting your name, Cholo, Cholo. Around the audience, there's applause and cheers. Yeah.
I'm just eating it up. I'm just loving it. Trying to do poses. Not douchey poses, but something like gets the crowd going,
Are there any other kinds?
Yeah.
Tell you what, hit me with a performance roll, and this will impact on how much gold you get out of this.
Ooh.
Oh, I like that.
Do like a Jaguar thing.
A 2 again, right?
No, not a 2.
It was 5.
It was 5. It's a 10.
Average.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not bad.
Not bad.
Okay.
Luckily, the performance is super high.
I like to
Meanwhile,
think I'm just
Remy.
throwing it back. I'm just like, I'm so happy, just like throwing the money back.
I love it.
No, you have it. No, you have it.
Meanwhile, Remy and Sylvan.
I'd like to patch up Remy with some cure wounds. So let me pull
Okay.
Thank you.
that D8. And actually, I'll cast it at level 2, so it'll be 2d8.
Good thing it was level 2.
Yeah, so that'll be 7 plus my wisdom, which is 4, so 11 points of damage.
Or heal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
you don't want to damage him.
Opposite of damage. Helpful damage.
Sylvan, why?
Let me cure you. Let me cure you.
Hey, great. And Truby, is Remy doing anything?
Remy is not doing anything. He looks down at the dead body and he's like, ugh. So he I don't know, he picks up like a discarded drink and like puts it in her hand. And it's like, oh wow, look, she's so wasted. Oh my gosh. Like, oh no. Oh, it's all right, we'll get you home. And he pats her on the head.
That was the best.
Hey, great. Hey, so you, Cholo, are brought up to the, both you and Runka are brought up to the kind of royal area. You're both given garlands, but your garland is just so much more garlandy.
Of course.
It's just roses without the thorns, and it's just full and flowing. Runka is still kind of a little bit woozy, and he's bowing his head as if he's kind of ashamed to have lost. But she grabs your hand and says to the crowd, "Behold, our Queen's Day unarmed champion!"
I just kind of give a little clap from across the stadium.
I do want to raise
I still have my spore hands.
I do want to raise Runka's hands. Like, give it up to him too. He's a great challenger.
And people applaud Runka as well.
Remy goes, boo. Boo, boo.
And with that, we conclude our one shot, the crowning of the regional
You did it, Cholo.
Queen's Day champion.
Champion.
It's just like an 80s, like, you know,
freeze frame.
Yeah.
It's like before the credits roll, Remy's like, okay, looks like my job here's done.
You gotta do a slow turnaround and walk away from the camera.
Yeah.
It just faded out.
Yeah. He like looks he looks upon Cholo and his crowning, and then he smiles, a bittersweet smile. And there's a nearby shadow that he's gonna go skulk off towards. But before that, he turns to Sylvan and he's like, Sylvan, you're also pretty cool.
You two are equally as cool, if not a little more cool than I.
All right. See ya.
All right, bye. See you later.
Hey, great. And so, in terms of crowning glory things, from the pit between the takings of copper and silver and gold, that alone is about 75 gold pieces. Plus, she gives you an additional 100 gold pieces.
Oh, and your super sweet garland.
And your super sweet garland.
It's a Judy garland. It's that good.
Hey.
Garland of Judy.
Take this, the garland of Judy.
And
the previous winner.
Then and in another week, you're welcome to go back to your village and then come back here, and then you will be sent with an escort to the grand city of Aratai to compete in the Queen's Day game.
Nice. And then I get 120 gold for my bets, right? I'm a
You
master
get
gambler.
120. That's right. And how much did Remy put on?
Nothing.
Nothing.
He didn't bid.
I put in all of my.
That's
I
right.
everything. It was 58 gold.
So you come out with 240. The bookie is broke. He probably has to renege on some of his.
I never thought he'd win.
Exactly. Hey guys, and with that we finish our one shot. There's of course, some unanswered questions in there, but yeah.
That's just the way it is.
In the future, we'll come back and do another one sometime.
Yeah. For sure.
Man, thank you so much for DMing for us. I know how much work goes into putting one of these on, and so we do really appreciate you taking the time doing it. And it's so fun for me to actually play a character again.
Yeah.
It was the best.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We really appreciate. It's been great connecting with you guys over the last week and a bit. We've had, these 2 sessions, plus we had that Twitter chat yesterday. It's been really great.
Yeah, and we definitely want to talk more and collaborate more in the future, because this was super fun and it was really great meeting all you guys.
Yeah, actually, we should have one or more of you guys on the show talk about it. Help promote the show.
Just do a regular old podcast. I think that would be good too.
I think that'd be a great idea.
Yeah, that sounds great.
And to everyone who, all the Dice Legends fans who watched, come check out Nerds with Friends. Nerdswithfriendspodcast.com has all of our information. You can also just Google search us. We'll pop up on YouTube, Spotify, all that stuff.
And vice versa. All the nerds watching, make sure you check out.
Yeah, and then of course all of our listeners watching, make sure you check out Dice Legends. What's your stream schedule? It's like every Tuesday? I don't remember.
No, so
in America time.
In America time.
I'll put up a graphic.
There you go.
So we have our episodes are in America time Saturday 3 p.m. PST or Pacific.
There you go.
And then which for us New Zealanders is noon on Sunday.
Yeah.
So
no excuses. Everyone can watch that. It's on the weekend.
That's right. And then so we do that on a Wednesday in America, which is our Thursday, then we also are doing we do something every week. And in this particular week coming up, we're chatting with a guy whose handles ProDM. He's also a Pacific Standard Time guy. He's one of these guys that makes a living doing game mastering. And it's an interesting thing because in the D&D world, there's not a lot of contention in the D&D world, but one of the things that there is some contention around is around professional DMs. Some people think, oh, what are you doing? We're supposed to be just playing a game. And then other guys say, hey, but there's a lot of guys out there, people at schools, people that want to have a go doing it. You have to put up a heck of a lot of time into it. Anyway, so we're chatting with this guy. His name's Tim. He dresses like a pirate. He's a great guy. And so that's what we're doing.
Tim the pirate.
That's what we've got coming up in the next week. And this particular week, actually, on this weekend, we're going to be, we've got someone that's just suddenly, just today, been confirmed as a guest. So we got a guy named Mythomatic, who's from the Table Story chain. He's going to be joining us for a game. If we can manage to get all of us in the room, but him connected virtually, remotely. If we can get that to work, it's going to be amazing. So that's what we've got coming up.
Gonna dress up like a mannequin with an iPad on it for his face. So he could be part of the table.
Exactly. Hey, so thanks to all of our the viewers. Thanks to those we got a whole bunch of subscriptions at the beginning. Hacker Noob gave a whole bunch away. That was really great. Last Dino, thanks for all the comments. Yeah, it was fun. And everyone else who's joined in, it's been great having you along for the ride. Truby, any last comments you want to make?
Bye.
All right. Thanks,
Bye,
guys.
guys.
Thanks, Christian. Thanks, Cody.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It was awesome. It was the most fun we've had in quite some time.
It was super fun. All right. Hey, thanks much, and we'll catch you guys soon, I'm sure. Bye,
Yeah.
everyone.
Bye everyone.
Bye. Bye, stream.